Hello, fellow homebrewers. JP here, and I want to introduce to you the brand new Brew Built X1 Conical Series available at More Beer. More Beer sells the highest standard in homebrewing equipment, and the Brew Built Conicals are just that. They're made from mirror-polished 304 stainless steel, and they come with loads of features that you and I have been looking for. They have a full 2-inch bottom dump valve, which will eliminate your clogging issues, while the sturdy base includes 4 reinforced legs, just like those big Pro tanks do. More Beer also carries the Brew Built line of options and add-ons like casters, pressure kits, and even external glycol chillers. So you can find out more about the new Brew Built X1 Conical Unitanks by going over to morebeer.com for detailed videos on the entire line of Brew Built Conicals. You can trust Brew Built with your next fermentation, and you can trust More Beer to find the right conical for you. Brew Built at morebeer.com.
This short break from civilization is brought to you by the Ford Bronco. Get back out there. The Ford Bronco. Built wild. Learn more at Ford.com/Bronco.
Home brewers, craft brewers, beer lovers, beer drinkers.
Get ready for an all-new experience in information exchange and beer culture.
Your only source for live beer radio that brings expert brewers from around the globe
right to your home.
You're not just listening to broadcasters, it's the Brewcasters
on the Brewing Network.
We're happy today.
To nutballs in the studio today.
Yeah. Woo! Woo! Maka B-side.
We started hanging out early this Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Had some barbecue and beer.
Corona.
It's what you do on Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I say it wasn't a touchdown.
Hey, I agree with that.
I say it was.
It was a touchdown.
No way.
Hey, I'm a doctor.
Ball went over the plane, man.
Doctors, no touchdowns.
Doctors, no touching.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a different kind of touch. Welcome to the Brewing Network Brewcaster program. It's another great Sunday here in sunny Pacheco, California. And we got a good show lined up for you. It's going to be a little bit more fast-paced than you might be used to, because we're going to hit you hard with a bunch of giveaways and then get out of here and hit each other hard with something else.
Hard and strong, baby.
Yeah. That's all we're going to do. If you're looking for homebrew information today, I suggest you click on the archive page and go ahead and grab one of those previous shows and give that a listen, because today we're just going to have some good fun with you. Try not to ramble on too much. It's kind of a listener appreciation day of sorts, because we kind of gathered just as many, they're small giveaways. I'm not saying we got a new car or anything, but we just kind of gathered as many little things as we could to give to you guys. We got some beer to give away. We got a Pilsner glass set. We got DVDs, hats, t-shirts. We're going to give away some personal Brewcaster items. We thought it'd be funny. We're not even really going to tell you what they are. You're just going to compete to win them and then be surprised when you get your individual item in the mail.
Surprised or disturbed.
Yeah, I thought it.
I hope Oz gets mine.
That would be good. JP just thought it'd be real funny if we did that, so we said, that's a good idea, man. So that's what we're going to do, and just give stuff away all day. That all right with you, Daniela?
That's awesome, but I thought the Pilsner glass set was for me, Dr. Scott.
It can be.
No.
It's a nice set of Pils glasses.
It's
How many
awesome.
glasses are in there?
There's 6 glasses.
And they are really very nice.
They're those real tall, nice style Pils glasses.
They're great.
Yeah, so we'll be giving those away to you. Of course, the keg system giveaway from Northern Brewer at northernbrewer.com is also bringing this show to you. Thanks to them. We're going to give the keg system away next week. We're going to come up with a way that they have to compete for that thing. But this week, we're going to actually qualify the 4 of the 12 registered people, all right? Because we're going to narrow it down to 4. Now, the only fair way we can do that is just to draw names out of a. Normally, it would be a hat, but it's the Brewing Network, so we're doing it out of a pitcher of beer. Yeah. Got a bunch of names in there, and we'll just draw them out on an individual basis, and 4 of you will be qualified to win the full kegging system, which will make you compete for next week. Now, what I'm going to do to make it a little more personal is if you're tuned in and you're one of our 12 registered users there, we will allow you to choose which brewcaster you want to pick your name. Okay? Maybe not going to be your name, but we'll give each one of you, that's all 12 of you, a chance to do it. So if you could, join us in the chat room. You can go ahead and tell Daniela which one you'd like to pick. As a default, because I assume that most people are going to want her to do it anyway, if you just don't happen to be listening to the show today and you're one of our 12, we'll let Daniela pick the name for you because she's probably got the best luck in the room. All right?
Well, I don't know if she ends up with you, man.
Ooh. That's a good point. That's not very lucky. Boy, you've been here a while, huh, JP?
Yeah, that's true.
Home to him already.
I'm ready for another beer, too.
Are you? Yeah, we started drinking early already. I've had 3 different kinds of beers since 3 o'clock when we started.
We got good stuff here today.
Yeah.
There's some things.
Yeah, there's some things.
And lots of it. That's kind of the good thing. Who's on the phone here for me?
That's MedTech.
Okay.
Wanted to know if he has won anything yet.
Hello?
Hey, MedTech, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, how's it going? I'm the first caller. What'd I win?
We should give
a chance to call again.
What do we got? What do you want to give?
All right, sounds good. Just wanted to say hi and tell Justin we're sorry that we called him so many times last week after the show, but
that was very
hilarious. Had a good excuse.
You had a good excuse?
Yeah.
That you were drunk.
Beer.
Right, yeah, exactly. You know, I was in here working. I was doing the archive, getting that ready for you guys.
Yeah.
And I heard the phone ringing, and I was like, I answered it the first time, which was, I think, you, right? And
yeah, and then I told them in the chat room, so everyone had to call in.
Yeah, and I just didn't answer from then. I was like, screw this, man. I'm not getting that. Nice work, though. Hey, we got a bumper sticker for you. We're not going to let you go out without nothing. Doc made some awesome bumper stickers for us this week. They're Brewing Network bumper stickers that say "freaking out" across the whole thing.
Huge.
That'd be great.
Yeah, they're nice. So we'll send that out to you. Give your address to John P. Send it to his email. We'll get that out to you.
All right, thanks a lot.
Hey, wait, are you going to continue drinking this show and do the same damn thing, or
yeah,
what?
of course.
All right, attaboy. We'll talk to you later.
All right, see ya.
Thanks, MedTech.
Bye.
See, the giveaways are starting already. I told you it was a giveaway show.
No.
Boom.
That's what we're doing. I meant it. I'm not screwing around here. We're even going to cut through just a few things and not do some of the normal things that we do, or at least do them in short form. You know what I'm saying? I got to do this, though. I got to talk about our T-shirts, John.
Oh, no.
I just got a small thing to say about them.
We have bad luck, man. I'm fed up.
Got T-shirts have been up. T-shirts have been up on the website for 2 weeks now. Seems like it's been about 5 months. People have been begging for T-shirts, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So what do? We put up like a limited number, 45. I told you the big story. We ordered like 200. Got 45 good ones out of that, and they are good. There's nothing wrong with these T-shirts. I'm kind of glad now that we didn't get the full 200. Because we'd have $200 worth of merch sitting on our shelf right now. You know what I'm saying?
We'd be broke.
All I'm saying is, if you like the show and you tune in, now, actually, let me start with this. A lot of you guys out there who asked for the T-shirts in the forum, you really came through, and you came through right away, and you bought your T-shirts, and I want to thank all of you. I thank you really a lot for doing that, because it helps us out. There's a lot of bills to pay to do this thing. We're happy to do it because it's a lot of fun for us, and like Doc likes to say all the time, John and I are making a go at this thing, and really trying to make it happen, not only for you guys, but for us. You know, it's a fun way to make a living, and we're working on doing that, and bringing some good beer information to you guys, and do the whole thing that we do in all the ways that we do it. Adding new shows, spend more time in here than I ever have since the beginning of this thing. I'll tell you that right now, too. So you guys who have bought your shirts already, jumped right on there. It's not too many of you, but you know who you are, and I can't thank you enough. And a couple of you even bought twice. You bought yourselves a couple of shirts. You bought one for you bought one for your wife. You did whatever you got to do, and you went in there, and you just made a real strong effort. Now, a few of you maybe don't have the funds right now. I can understand that too. Believe me, if anybody knows about the broke homebrewer, it's myself. And for a good 10 months out of the year, it's John too.
Yeah.
So we know that deal, and that's okay. I'm not coming down on you if you don't have the cash to contribute to a T-shirt. It's cool, man. I'm with you on that, and that's fine. But some of you others out there are like me in the sense, even some of your favorite things you listen to, maybe you watch on television, whatever it is that you do with them, maybe it's a club that you're in, You really love it and you get a lot out of it, but you're just kind of lazy. And I'm guilty of that a lot of times too. So you don't make the effort to go and maybe contribute or buy the t-shirt or whatever. So I'm just kind of making a call out. Don't be lazy this week. Buy a t-shirt. Because I got a lot of calls for new merchandise and some really great ideas. But I'll be honest, I'm a little reluctant to go invest a bunch of money out of John and I's pocket with a bunch of new merchandise if the merch we already have isn't going.
Well, I'm going to wear them.
That's right. I think that's what we're going to do. If by the end of this week they're not gone, screw it. We're taking them down. I got brewcasters that don't have Brewing Network t-shirts. Daniela doesn't have a t-shirt. JP's never even seen a t-shirt, for heaven's sake. Doc doesn't have a t-shirt. All these guys, Beer Pal, who does posting on every forum on the planet for us every week, he doesn't have a Brewing Network t-shirt yet. And it's because we were hoping to get a little revenue in and try to get some more merch for you guys. But I'll tell you what, like I said, after this week, I'm taking them down and I'm gonna bite the bullet, eat the investment, and give it away to the people who've been working around here. So, buy yourself a shirt. You got a week left to do it. That's all I have to say. And really, thanks a lot for doing it. And those of you who already have, you guys rock. You're awesome, and you get it. You get what's happening.
It's Valentine's Day. Buy one for the wife. She can sleep in it next to you.
Buy one for the mistress.
We have plenty of excellence.
When you're going to bring it strong, think of us.
When you're bringing it strong. That's true. That's what you got to do. Okay, so we're gonna do this drawing for the keg at 6:15 today, kids. So hang in there. If you're one of the lucky 12, let Daniela know in the chat room who you want to draw your name, and we'll be doing that at 6:15 right after our tasting, which today is Corona.
Everybody wants Dr. Scott.
They all want Doc to draw their name?
One person wants me, but the rest wants Dr. Scott.
Oh, excellent!
And we got a caller here on the air, Jamie.
Okay. Hey, Jamie, you're on the air. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, Justin?
Not a lot. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing real good. Got a couple beers in me and hoping to do a little more. What's happening with you?
If I heard a little sample, if I'm registered for the kegerator and it depends on Beer Jeopardy, I'd like Doc to be my representative.
Hey, thank you.
First of all, I want to point out, Jamie, that you've had a few tonight, haven't you?
If it really counted, I thought I could be a drunk of the week tonight, but it doesn't matter anymore. So.
Yeah,
you're
right.
You got an hour to bring that home.
Hey, I got other prizes to give away. I might still give you something for being drunk of the week later. Okay, for the giveaway of the kegerator, we're actually we're gonna draw names tonight to give you 4 finalists for that kegging system, Jamie. We know that you're one of our 12. We'll let Doc draw your name. But we're not actually going to give it away this week. Of the 4 that we pick tonight, and you're going to have to listen to see if you're one of them, we're going to make you guys compete next week. And that may be Beer Jeopardy. Is that cool?
Hell yeah.
You didn't hear a word I said, did you, Jamie?
Just like...
Kind of.
Good enough. Stay tuned, buddy. If your name gets drawn, you're one of the final 4 for the kegging system.
Thanks a lot, guys. Keep up the good work.
You're welcome. Thanks for the call. So there you go.
Getting love, man.
That's the deal. Yeah,
right.
they like the Doc.
He's a legend, man.
You guys saw the Doc soundboard this week, right?
That was great.
Oh, I played with that so long myself. I brought people in the room. Hey, look at this.
Yeah. If you haven't seen that, go to the forum, look around on Beer Radio. You'll find an actual soundboard where you can just click on Doc sayings from throughout the Brewing Network shows. This thing is a stroke of genius.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Albert Einstein invented... What did he invent again?
Polio, I think, right?
He invented polio, but this guy, he invented the Doc soundboard. And if I had to put my name in the hat for the Nobel Peace Prize of intelligent things that have been made, I would pick the guy who made the Doc soundboard, personally, because I think he's just done great things for the Brewing Network and the brewing community in general.
Yep.
If nothing else, he gave everybody a great laugh.
Yeah, absolutely. Doc, I sat in here for a half an hour just hitting those buttons, man.
Hey, I did too. At work, no less.
Yeah, well, that's a good time. The soundboard, that's a good time. All right, 6:15, that's when we're going to do our keg drawing, all right?
Yes.
You've got mail.
Kick ass.
It's time for a little feedback, and I'm going to keep this short. I've only got 2 mails for us today.
All right.
Well, there are 4 of us here.
I've got 2 mail.
I got you.
I get it, JP. It just wasn't funny.
Thank you.
It was his timing.
Thank you very much.
Anonymous Jameel is back again this week.
Oh, I was so hoping so.
I knew it.
I think it's JP.
I don't think so. JP, get on this microphone and come clean right now.
No, I'm not that clever. Well, let's see what this says. The first one was pretty
this
fun.
guy uses too many big words.
Yeah.
I don't think it's JP either. Yeah. This one I narrowed it down to a couple of people, but I'm not going to say who I think they are. We ought to have a competition.
I was going to say the contest and see who can guess who can
guess right. Well, you know, we'll get Anonymous Jameel in on it. Anonymous Jameel, if you're willing to reveal yourself, and I'm going to say do another week of this thing. Give me another one next week. And then if you're willing to reveal yourself, you don't reveal yourself to me, just send me an email from the same address and say that you're willing to reveal yourself. And we'll make a competition out of it. And we'll see if we can guess who Anonymous Jameel is. Okay. He says this week, of course, he starts with, Justin, you no-talent hack. First, what the heck was that crap on Friday? Lunch meat? Beat meat is a better name for it. The 5-year-olds at Chuck E. Cheese have more mature and intelligent banter than that. I think JP was right. You guys do need descriptive DJ names. How about JP is dipshit and you'll be ass munch? At least then everyone will know who you're talking about. So he starts out in true Anonymous Jameel form.
Scathing.
Yep.
And what is up with that Australian show? Does Graham, that egotistical bastard, talk about anything other than his own wit beer? Are you just playing the same show over and over again, or does that guy only have one topic? Why are you playing that crap anyway? Is it because you heard Australia is a former penal colony? I've got news for you. A penal colony is not what you think it is. He makes a good point. That is why I chose the show in the beginning. It was the penal colony. As for the Monday show, I'm not sure I can stand another day with Chicken Boy. I think that's you, John.
Really? No shit.
Here I am trying to share my pearls of wisdom with the kind and thoughtful listeners, and Chicken Boy is blathering on about things that scare him. Who in their right mind is scared of chickens? Where do you find these morons? Now I got to play the Chicken Boy clip when we're done, so everybody knows why he's called Chicken Boy. And one last thing that's bothering me. What is that scrawny stuff on your face? Are you trying to grow a beard, or have you just not washed your face in the past 5 years? If you had balls, you'd be able to grow more than that, Peach Fuzz. And stop turning off Daniela's freaking mic, you douchebag. Yours lovingly.
Wow.
Pope Jameel.
I love this guy so much.
He gets angrier every week. That's what I like.
I think it just more than next week. Let's bleed it on here for a while.
Who the hell is it? I want to know.
Until it gets written down and then go through it.
You guys want to hear Chicken Boy before I move on?
Yes, please.
So do I.
Here we go.
This is Chicken Boy. This is a clip from last week's Brewing Network show. Maybe.
I could do it again.
Yeah.
We need a soundboard for that.
Just do it again, right? It's already what? It's hurricanes,
fire ants,
alligators,
chickens.
What?
There's a chicken's disease going on right now.
A chicken's disease? You mean the bird flu?
Yeah, are you talking about the bird
flu? And that's just in Florida? No, I thought it didn't make it to our country yet.
Not yet, at least.
So, I'm just talking Florida, man. But hey, what the hell, while we're at it, let's pin the chicken's disease on the stage. There you go. That's Johnny P. and the chicken's disease from last week. That poor kid.
And he hasn't heard anything about that since.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Has anyone died in Florida of the chicken's disease yet? John, you heard anything?
I can't talk.
All right. And the last bit of feedback today is it's a couple of things. It's an email that I got from Beer Pal. It's kind of important though, and sort of serious. Do I have a caller who's waiting on me?
Uh-huh.
Who is it?
It's Lufa.
Hey, Lufa, what's happening, buddy?
Hey, just holding on the damn phone.
Yeah, sorry. I totally forgot you were there. What can I do for you, my friend?
Hey, are you going to have any other way to buy shirts? Because me and eBay are in a feud, and it won't let me buy shit.
Oh, really? You've been fighting with them, huh?
Yeah, the fuckers.
What'd you do? They don't like you selling your incest porn on there anymore?
Yeah, well, no, they don't actually have a problem with that. It's just, I don't know. Something got screwed up with a credit card, and we had a big fucking fight, so screw them. I'm not buying shit.
They get ugly when you owe them money.
Yeah, they do.
It can be a quarter, and they're going to cut you off.
Man,
right.
I'll tell you what, this is my MO too, Lufa, and especially in business. if you keep a good business relationship with me, and I'm talking about T-shirt companies and web companies and things like that, you stay up to your part of the bargain, I'm as nice as can be. I'm like your best friend. I'll tell everybody about you. You're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Man, you do something wrong, and all of a sudden I hate your guts. And I burn so many bridges that way because I got, like, no room for failure. You know, I'm like, you screwed up the shirts, now F you. A lot like Lufa and eBay. Now the poor guy, it's like the biggest marketplace on the internet, he can never buy another thing.
Yeah. Every time I hear somebody's got a problem with eBay, it gets down to that moral thing.
Yeah.
They did this, no, I did that, it's them, not me, and pretty soon you're cut off.
Yeah.
No more eBay for you.
I'll tell you what, Lufa, I'll pull a shirt down for you tonight if you want, and I'll ship it out there. You can just send us a check whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, pull me 2.
2?
Sweet. Yeah, pull me 2, and
what size you want?
I'll tell you what are they on the eBay store? $18 or something?
Yeah, they're $17.99, unless you want double XL, which I only have 2 left. But you're not that big.
Just ship me 2 of the XLs, and I'll ship you $45.
That sounds awesome. I'll do it. I'll pull them down tonight for you, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
All right, bud.
Thanks, Lufa. I appreciate it.
Cool.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, bye.
Hey, we'll give Lufa one of those bumper stickers while we're at it, too. We'll put that in with the shirts. All right, so pull 2 of those things aside, if you would. And
I got it.
Okay, thanks, Johnny.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so this, you guys know that Beer Pal, one of our longtime listeners, and more than that, one of the original supporters of the show, and really kind of got us where we are in terms of advertising on the internet, because he posts in like every forum there is. A lot of times he gets some resistance from forums where he does posts. Forums thinking that we're putting spam up there and trying to sell things, and all he does is post the content of our show and say, hey, go ahead and listen to the free show. So this is one of his success stories, actually, and I'm going to plug the forum. It's an Australian forum, and in true form that they always show us, those Australians, as nice as they've been to the Brewing Network, this is just another example of how to react in a cool way. Whereas some of the other sites have reacted in a not very cool way, these guys just had a good response. He sent it to me and says, from Beer Pal, he says, hey, Justin, my promo posts were being deleted from one of the bigger Aussie websites, so I asked a moderator why, and this is the reply that the moderator gave him. He said, Matt, which is Beer Pal if you don't know, he says, I was sorry they were deleted, and sorry, I just got lost. I'm sorry they're deleted, and yes, I have to say it was my ignorance of what you were promoting. I made the arrogant assumption that it was just another competitor out there pushing their product on this forum, which has happened in the past. After receiving your email, which I'm sorry I only read this morning, I thought the least I could do, and should have done in the first place, was actually listen to what was being advertised. So I did. Played a couple of the episodes, and I must say I enjoyed it, even for the short time I was listening in between serving customers. The promotion of making great beer worldwide should be embraced with open arms to this end. In this instance, I failed. Mate, I apologize and ask you to please continue your notifications in the future. I assure you there will be no removal of this sort of notification by those seeking to only better educate fellow brewers. And that's regards from Robert at the Country Brewer, which is in Thornleigh, Australia. And I guess it's, he didn't give me what the forum is called in here. I guess it's the Country Brewer Forum. Matt, call in if you can and give us this forum address so that we can give it to the listeners. And I wouldn't mind, listeners out there, if you guys jumped on that forum real quick and just said, hey, thanks for being an upstanding guy, admitting that you made a mistake. And look, even if it's not that big of a mistake, he thought we were spamming him. But really just stepping forward and saying, I'm sorry about that, my bad, and I will post anything you want about the Brewing Network. Go ahead and do it. So I'd like to post that forum up there. I just didn't get it from Matt. So hopefully he's out there listening. I can find it from him. We can plug that. If not, I'll do it next week. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, what's happening? Who are we talking to?
This is Wichita.
What's up, Wichita?
I just want to call and say, what the hell is up with the all these mass giveaways?
I know, we're just
that you
giving
said you were
stuff.
Gonna have, man.
We're going to do it today. What, you don't want us to give stuff away?
Sure.
Would you like something?
Yeah, what do you...
Oh, yeah, actually the real reason why I was calling was because I wanted to let you know that you at least sold one shirt from your whining about the shirts earlier.
I did?
You didn't have any larges, though, man. That's why I was holding out on you.
I did in the beginning.
Though, since you had so many left that, I just have to drink a
shitload more beer so that I could fit in the XL.
Then you can grow into that.
You know, put it in the dryer for 2 days. It'll shrink on you.
Oh, there you go.
I had larges in the beginning, in my defense. There was only like 2.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see any.
Yeah, they sold out quick, man. You got to jump on
Damn.
that. Yeah. I appreciate it. And like I said, listen, I'm not calling out the people who... Look, even if you don't like the shirt, maybe there's people out there that didn't buy them because they don't like them. That's fine. I don't care. Don't buy a shirt you don't like. I'm just talking to the people who have said, hey, I want a shirt, and then you didn't buy a friggin' shirt.
Or the ones that just, I'll get to it, maybe
I'll
next week.
Shit, Jay.
I appreciate it. No, I'm defending you, actually. I'm saying you didn't have to buy a shirt out of your size. You're not the guy I was talking to. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what. I'll throw them in the dryer for 2 days before I send them to you. How about that?
Great.
I'll try to shrink it down for you if I can. Thanks for the call, Wichita.
No problem. Talk to you later.
All right, and thanks for buying a shirt, too.
No problem. Bye.
All right, buddy. See? I mean, I don't mean to come down. I don't mean to sound like, hey, you got to buy a shirt if you don't want one. That's not what I mean. I just mean if you'd like to support the thing,
do it now.
Go ahead and do it because I can get more. Yeah, John.
Please.
John's third mortgage is running out.
Please. I had chili and rice today for the third time in 2 days.
I'm glad you're over there.
Yeah.
Poor guy. All right, that's it. Beer Pal, please give us a call so I can plug this forum properly. But I know that it's the Country Brewer.
Somebody plug John.
Yeah, and then somebody plug John.
No, don't do that, chili.
I'm going to skip the news today. I'll save it for later if we feel like hanging out and do the news, but I'd rather just not do it so we can get to things, right?
Yeah.
It's news.
You guys are all right with that? I got Jeopardy, and we're going to do Jeopardy right when we come back. I'm going to take a real short break. You guys know the deal. We need some people, we need a caller to play, 888-401-BEER, and we need 3 people from the chat room to go ahead and pick a brewcaster to play for them. It's either going to be Johnny P, JP, or Doc. Those are your 3 people to pick to play for you. You need to just... Sorry, we're about to hang up on people. You need to just pick one of their names. First one to say it in the chat room is the one to get them. All right? We'll be right back. It's the Brewing Network, and it's the giveaway show. Oh, this is a song I got sent in from a listener. We'll talk about it when I get back. Give it a listen.
Hey there, buddy, better fix that door.
You better get out of my general store.
You sold me one, you can sell me one more.
I ain't gonna sell you no beer no more.
Too drunk to think about it, might as well try. All the pretty ladies and they're giving me the eye.
But I told you once, I told you twice. Drinking and driving is a madman's vice.
Left, left, right. And right, right, left.
Clean my plate. You can go out for a while, but don't be late.
We're going driving on the interstate.
You can take my cross and just close the gate.
Hey, right. Too drunk to think about it, might as well try. There's a million pretty ladies and they're giving me the eye.
Boys be boys, men will be men. Know what you did, so don't do it again.
Gonna do it again. Gonna do it again. Still a little bit hot tonight. I can barely see the street from all the heat rising up. Hey there, officer, what do you know?
You're on the interstate and you're going slow.
I missed my turn. Which way do I go?
Step out of the car. You're going to jail.
No! Right. Too drunk to think about it. Might as well try. Cocaine Chardonnay 4th of July.
Walk the line, heel to toe. Tilt your head back and touch your nose.
What?
Walk the line, heel to toe. Tilt your head back and touch your nose.
What?
Walk the line, heel to toe. Tilt your head back and touch your nose. Recite backwards the alphabet.
Up yours, pig. You do that shit. Right. Too drunk to think about it. Might as well try. All the pretty ladies and they're giving me the eye.
Walk the line,
heel to toe, tilt my head back and I touch my nose. Walk in line, heel to toe, better get far and go do go. Tilt my head back and I touch my nose. Walk in line, heel to toe. Tilt my head back and I touch my nose.
Put your hand on your hips, follow the pen.
I can't hear you, man. Say it again.
Put your hand on your hips and follow the pen.
I fucked your sister in the back of my van.
Put your hand on your hips and follow the light.
Sir, just want to go home tonight. I told you once, I told you twice. Drinking and driving is a bad man's vice. Told you once, told you twice. Drinking and driving is a bad man's vice. Told you once, told you twice. Drinking and driving is a bad man's vice.
Okay, man. Hey, check this out. I was thinking about an idea, right? I remember this Fruity Pebbles commercial where they had a rap, where Barney did a rap.
Yeah.
I wrote a rap for us. You want to hear it?
Yeah, all right. So we're going to try to rap.
Yeah, I think it'd be great. We could do it.
All right, let's give it a go.
All right, man. Ooh, that's hot, man. I'm feeling this.
Yo.
Yo, 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 yo. My name is JP, and I'm here to say I'm on the Brewing Network in a major way. I've got Justin with me.
I got JP.
We're serving you up every Friday at noon.
Yeah, I don't think so, man.
What didn't you think so?
It's no good.
That was brilliant. What are you talking about?
Dude, we're not rappers.
Maybe you're not. Did you just hear that?
Yeah, I got one line.
That's all you need, dude.
Check it, I got JP.
Yeah, look, remember this, okay? Remember this, Justin. I'm the talent.
Fuck this.
Yeah! Lunch Meat. The new show coming Friday, February 3rd to the Brewing Network. The Brewing Network. Saving your life. One beer at a time. Oi! Oi!
You're back with the Brewcasters on the Sunday show.
Yeah.
Beer Pal, you're on the phone, buddy.
Yeah, I am.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing real good. What's the name of that forum, man?
It's www.countrybrewer.com. The actual forum is you add a .au/forum on that, and that'll take you right to the forum. But it's countrybrewer.com essentially.
Okay, that's a heck of a success story right there.
Yeah, I mean that's the kind of, well, because we've been through this before. The Aussies always seem to have that attitude about this kind of stuff.
I know it.
And us Seppos are just assholes when it comes to...
We are. What a bunch of jackasses we are over here. That's all I got to say, man.
They have words for us.
Yeah, they should, and there's a reason for that. I mean, the forums over here, it's such an uptight business. Yep. And Beer Pal and I will talk about this sometimes, because I get concerned. Sometimes I tell him, hey, maybe we shouldn't be posting on all these things. We have to tiptoe over all these lines. With the Australians over there, they could give a crap. They're like, just bring it. I mean, he legitimately thought we were just spamming the website, and I don't blame him for getting rid of that. If people spammed our forum, we'd do the same thing. Mm-hmm. But then he went back and he checked it out and said, man, I'm sorry, my fault. And he corrected it. So it's just a cool thing to do.
Yeah, no, very, very cool, and definitely promoting the hobby, which is what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, you want to play Jeopardy with us, Beer Pal?
Sure.
All right. You don't have to.
No, I will. What the hell? What else am I going to do?
Yeah, there you
sound
go.
a little more excited then.
Yeah, probably nothing. All right, let's do Beer Jeopardy then. Did you get the 3 people in the chat room to pick somebody, Daniela? They came through? Okay. So we should have all our contestants. Why don't you figure out who those are for us? And while we're doing that, I'll give you guys, we got, of course, Johnny P., we got JP, and Dr. Scott here all playing, plus Beer Pals on the phone.
And let me post it right now on the forum, on the chat, who they want to play for them, right?
Oh, so you didn't get that yet?
Well, those were the ones for the keg and giveaway, right? You're talking about the Jeopardy right now?
Talking about Jeopardy.
She hasn't done that yet.
No, I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
All right, do that. That's fine. I'll go over the categories. They don't need to hear them anyway. They just need to pick one of the 3 players. We're going to have 3 chat room players. The first 3 to do it are who gets picked, and then Beer Pals. Do you want to play for yourself, Beer Pal, or you want to play
play with himself
for one of the chatters? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I've won enough stuff from you guys. I'll play for somebody else if anybody else wants to be stupid enough to pick me.
All right, whoever picks Beer Pal, Danielle, that's another one right there. So we're going to have 4 contestants out of the chat room. Okay, today's topics are, you guys ready for this?
Yes.
There are 4 categories this week, and there are 4 questions under each category.
That's 16.
The first...
And he's a doctor.
He is a doctor, folks.
Wow.
Here we go. The first category is guests of the Brewing Network who would not associate with us if we didn't have so many goddamn listeners. That's category number 1.
I know
Okay.
that.
Okay? John, you got a real chance in that category. All right?
It's a chicken disease.
Second category, since it's Super Bowl Sunday and a lot of our listeners could care less, and especially a lot of our listeners outside of this country, I thought we'd do a sports category. So that category is sports that aren't American, so they're hardly even sports at all. That's our second category. The third category today is movies for guys who like beer in their movies about beer and beer. That's that category. You got that?
Got that.
And the final category is our old friend beers from around the world, where I will, of course, give you the name of a beer, and you will buzz in to tell me what country that beer is made in.
Can we rename the sports one to, you call that sports?
Sure. If you want to call that out instead of sports that aren't American, so are hardly even sports at all, I will accept it. All right?
Well, it's more Justin to say. You call that a sport?
Yeah. Do you get all those, Beer Pal?
I did.
Okay.
I wrote them down.
All right. And do we have our contestants in the chat room?
Yeah,
Danielle?
just hang on a sec. Another second. Okay, I think I got it.
Do we get to find out who we're playing for?
Yeah, you do. Some people misspelled the names, and then the other people claimed that they were the first ones to say the name. So we gotta be fair here. Some sort of fairness.
How do you misspell JP, Justin,
John and Doc?
John and Doc, yeah, and Matt.
We should just put J in there, and you would have been good.
Yeah.
All right. So as far as I got it now,
yeah.
John, you were the first one to be picked, by the way.
Wow.
Go team.
Man.
Was that Gucci?
No, that was MedTech.
MedTech.
Yeah.
All right. He is hammered.
And Dr. Scott, you will be playing for a guy called Boop. B-U-B?
Bub.
Boop.
Bub.
Boop.
Bub. I'm sure he likes the way you say it better anyway. That's fine. All right, so Doc's playing for Boob.
Yeah, Doc's playing for Boob.
I'm always going for Boob.
And Mr. JP, you're going to be playing for Impala.
Cool.
All right, and who's Beer Pal playing for?
Halifax from Canada.
Nice.
All right, Nick. Let's go, buddy.
That's right. A little international competition here. Okay, Beer Pal, I'll give you control of the board.
All right, I want... I'll take movies for guys, something or other, blah, 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 beer for 100.
Good enough. Basically, it's beer movies, and you're going right for the 400, you are.
No, I said 100.
Oh, for 100, okay.
Yeah.
For 100,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I will give you the clue. You name the movie. It's open to everybody. Oh, hey, let me do this.
We need noises, right?
Say your name.
Okay.
So, you guys know your names?
John.
I can't say clang anymore.
You can't say clang. You can say clang.
Thank you.
JP can say clang. Everybody else has to say it.
Right.
And Doc, you have to say freaking out.
Freaking out.
Okay. The rest of you...
Let me try it again. I meant
yeah,
I
do
got
it.
that
Do
right.
a good one.
Freaking out.
There you go. That's your buzz. Okay. Ready, guys, for 100 points. At a 1962 college, Dean Vernon Wormer is determined... Go ahead, Matt.
What is Animal House?
You're correct. He's determined to expel the Delta House fraternity in the all-time classic Animal House.
I was trying to think of the college name.
Yeah. Animal House is the movie. That's 100 points for Beer Pal, and you retain control of the board, my friend.
Let's go with that same category for 200.
Okay, here we go. 1983 film stars Dave Thomas and
Clang.
Rick Moranis. Go ahead.
Strange Brew.
Correct. Bob and Doug McKenzie designed ways to get free beer while a mysterious scheme to take over the world is initiated. JP gets 200 points.
Wow.
It's Strange Brew, and you have control of the board.
Let me take sports for 1, please, Justin.
What is the category, actually?
Sport. You call that a sport, Brad? Yeah. The whole deal over there.
For 100?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Whenever, on your own time.
Well, some of them go backwards. So in this one, you will be naming the sport. This sport, mainly popular in Spain and South America, requires the athlete to wear tight pants and face the bullseye.
Matt.
Go ahead, Matt.
What is bullfighting?
Correct, bullfighting for 100 points.
I was just getting aroused by the description.
Go ahead, Beer Pal. You have control of the board.
Movies about beer for 300.
What are our scores, Daniela?
200 for Beer Pal and 200 for JP and 0 for John and Dr. Scott.
Hey, it's early.
Come on, Doc.
It's early in the game.
Chicken boy, let's go.
Actually, oh yeah, I got okay. So,
Come on, Tiny, please, eh?
You wait, players. You wait.
You wait, players. Oh, fuck.
Here we go. This low-budget tutorial teaches you how to build a microbrewery for under $20,000.
What?
Yep. It's a movie that's a low-budget tutorial.
Matt.
Go ahead.
What is how to build a microbrewery for under 20,000?
Incorrect.
Freaking out.
You're close. Go ahead, freaking out.
What's Buckaprom Brewery?
No, not correct. 2 of you left. You get to choose. I'll give you a hint. Parts of it are on Crotchrot's new film website at crotchrot.com. If you go there, you can check out their viewer-posted films. Low-budget tutorial teaches you how to build a microbrewery for under $20,000.
If it's not done on film, you can't call it a film, okay? It's a movie.
Frankenbrew is the movie, folks. Frankenbrew.
Okay.
It's an older film, and it's a good film. Check it out on crotchrot.com.
Listeners knew it.
They did, huh?
Uh-huh.
See? These guys are looking at me like I'm the idiot, but really, you're the idiot.
It's just like a mirror. You're looking at yourself.
Beer Pal, you still have control of the board.
We still have one left in movie. I didn't do so good in that. Let's do sports that aren't really sports.
All right. For 200?
For 200.
Okay, here we go. This one is the country. Citizens of this small European country always asked for auction and get a thrill out of oxen racing.
Matt.
Go ahead.
What is Luxembourg?
Is that a country?
Not anymore.
It is, but...
It is.
That's not the answer.
No.
Oxen racing?
They do oxen racing in this small country that governors hail from.
Clang.
Oh, Jesus.
You are correct.
How many points was that?
200 points.
200 points for JP.
He only gets 100 because I gave him an extra clue.
All right, 100 for JP.
So we cut it in half. All right? And we'll give you control of the board, JP.
Guests of the Brewing Network that don't care about... I can't read it.
It is guests of the Brewing Network who would not associate with us if we didn't have so many goddamn
For
listeners.
100, please, yeah.
For 100 points. This guest brewer is sometimes known for his tasty watermelon wheat.
Freaking out.
Go ahead, Doc.
Sean O'Sullivan.
Correct.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, Johnny P., this is your category, man. That's 100 points for Doc, and that gives Doc control of the board.
Guess who won't come on here anymore.
Yeah. For 200. This guest brewer gave us his take on beers from around the world.
Freaking out.
Go ahead.
Dan Gordon.
No. Gave us his take on beers from around the world and why they should stay there.
Clang.
John.
Go ahead.
I almost
JP.
said freaking out like a tard. Brian Hunt.
That's correct. Brian Hunt from Moonlight Brewery came in here.
Well,
And,
they were at the exact same time, though, JP and John this time.
Yeah, but I'm the alpha male.
But JP ran him over, so I think John knew that one.
What is this?
All right, 100 points for each of you, and John gets control of the board.
That's fairness.
JP keeps getting cut in half.
Yeah. What's the score? Is there a score check?
Yes,
You're
score
in the lead.
check.
Do you guess for
No, we have
Super
Beer
Bowl.
Paul with 300 and JP with 300, and John and Dr. Scott with 100 each.
100 each.
I'm in the Super Bowl. But that's okay.
We're on the board.
Anyway, go ahead.
Do guess for 300.
Guess for 300.
That
Here
don't
we
like
go.
us.
You still with us, Beer Pal?
I'm still here.
Among many other things, this guest brewer taught us to use German-style cupped glasses.
freaking out.
Go ahead.
Dan Gordon.
That's correct. He said, don't use those pint mixer glasses. Use the ones that cup at the top because you get more aroma and flavor when you're tasting your beer that way. And that was Dan Gordon. That's 300 points.
Wow.
For Dr. Scott.
Dan Gordon said the other pint glasses are pretty much just good for iced tea.
Yeah, that's what he said. All right, you have control of the board.
But he gave us all cool glasses.
He did. Gave us some
That was
goodies.
nice. What are the categories again?
Guests, sports that aren't really sports. Movies for guys who like movies about beer, and beers from around the world has not been
beers
touched.
from around the world for 300.
Ooh, going right for the big one, boys. You better be ready.
That's Scott's MO, man.
Yeah, gotta get back up there.
The beer is Heritage Premium Ale.
Matt.
Go ahead.
New Zealand.
No. Heritage Premium Ale. I will let you answer again, Matt, because I'll give an extra clue, so feel free to buzz in. It's brewed by Cooper's Brewing
Freaking out.
Company.
Matt.
Doc got it first.
Britain.
No, sir. Matt.
Matt.
Oh,
go ahead.
Australia.
Correct.
Yeah.
Australia. It's brewed by Cooper's in Sydney, Australia. It's Heritage Premium
I said
Ale.
that, I don't
That's
know.
300 points for Beer Pal, and you have control of the board.
All right, let's do Beers of the World for 100.
Okay, right at the top of the category. None of the categories have been closed out. Be ready for this one quickly, guys. Red Stripe.
Clang.
I think Doc jumped in on that.
Jamaica.
Correct. Jamaica. That's 100 points for Doc, and you have control of the board.
Beers around the world for 400.
Doing the big one. What?
Always.
Oh, my God.
I will give the name of the beer and the brewery. Okay?
And what are we doing?
You're giving me the country.
Okay.
Hibernator from Long Trail Brewing Company.
Matt.
Go ahead.
Canada.
You are correct, sir.
Woo!
And not a bad beer, I might add.
How many points?
That's 400 points
for Beer Pal.
For Beer Pal.
Ah, you guys.
This man is cleaning house.
He's doing
and
good.
You know what's nice? He's representing a Canadian in the chat room and just got the Canadian beer answer. Good work, Beer Pal.
So cute.
You have control of the board, my friend.
Whatever's left in movies for guys about beer.
Okay, it's the last one for 400 points. JP, you need this to make a comeback.
I do.
It's a 2004 movie. 4 young men leave their Alberta, Canada homeland and head for California in pursuit of cheap beer
Clang.
and a good time. Go ahead, JP.
Is it American brew? American beer?
Yes, sir. It is American beer. 400 points for JP.
Wow.
Wow. Now, what does that put him in the running with Beer Pal?
So that's 700 points for JP.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 1,000 points already for Beer Pal.
Yeah.
You got a chance still, JP. There's a couple 400s in
And
here.
John is on 100, can still win the race. John, you can still make it.
Thanks.
And
If
Dr.
you answer
Scott is
every
at
single
Dr.
question.
Scott is at 500 points, so that's
Okay.
easy to do.
Striking distance.
And Paula, I'm trying, buddy. I'm
All
trying.
right, JP, you have control of the board. There's no longer movies for guys who like movies about beer and beer and beer and beer.
Well, let's do the sports for, I think, what's the next one?
300.
300. Let's do it.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
This prohibited sport is very popular on the Indonesian islands, Java and Bali.
Matt.
Go ahead.
Chicken fighting.
I would like the other name for it. Thank you, sir.
Cockfighting.
Yes, Daniela wrote this question, and it's a good one. I'd like to just finish it. BN listeners can also witness this battle between John and Jameel. The answer is cockfighting.
But Indonesia, I mean,
Yeah.
why not like Mexico, which is
Right.
part,
Well,
everyone would have got
because
it.
we want to go on all the continents, don't we?
It's San
No.
Leandro.
We want to include everybody here in a BN, so this is why Indonesia.
Oh, okay. All right.
How many points was that?
That was 300 more points
For Beer Pal?
For Beer Pal.
Oh, game over right
And
there.
Beer Pal, you still have control of the board.
Run past me. What's left?
You got guests, sports, and those are both for 400, and beers to clean out the category for 200.
Let's do beers for 200.
Okay. The beer is called Baltica. Baltica.
Matt.
Go ahead.
What is Russia?
You are correct. Baltica is the main beer brewed in
Wow.
Russia.
Look at Matt.
Beer Pal's been studying his Jeopardy, my friends. Another 200 points for the pal, and you have control of the board still. 2 categories left. It's guests or sports.
Give me what category? I mean, what numbers are left in sports?
It's 400 for each one of them.
All right, let's take 400 for sports for 400.
Okay, that'll leave us with only one category, which is guests. This country, which is applying to the European Union, makes its Kirkpinar fighters dress up in leather pants and cover their bodies in olive oil.
Is that your favorite sport?
Okay, what is a wet dream for John?
You're naming the did you buzz in, Beer Pal?
I did.
Okay, I'm going to give it to JP just for that good answer.
Right.
but what's your answer, Beer Pal?
What is Greece?
No, sir.
No.
It's incorrect.
Anybody else want to buzz in? It's applying for the European Union, And the sport is called Kirk Pinar. And probably pronounced something completely different than that. Come on, they dress up in leather and rub themselves in olive oil.
Come on, make a guess.
Turkey?
Yeah.
Turkey is correct.
Oh, good one.
400 points.
Well, don't I get a double?
No.
No, fuck you. You don't get
I was going to give it to you. I tell Daniela.
Well, you're a good guy.
I was like, sure, I don't care. I didn't do a daily double this week. That's unfortunate. Okay, the last category, it's the last question. Here you go.
Hold it.
Go ahead.
What? Give us the countdown here so we know who's in the running here.
Oh, Beer Pal, you're in the lead with 1,500 points. Then there is 1,100 points on JP's account.
So if I get this,
so he can tie me if he wins.
You can
this
tie.
one.
That's right.
He can totally tie you. John and Dr. Scott is still at 500. John is at 100.
So
right.
we can snatch that away from.
They're
Jay.
cuddling in the corner.
I'm wondering because I don't have a final round for this one. I'm wondering if we should knock out John and Doc just to make it interesting. It's like the Super Bowl of Jeopardy
let's
right
do it.
here.
It doesn't help me.
And we'll let JP and Beer Pal just shoot it out.
But that doesn't matter. Then if there could be a tie that way as well.
Well, then I'll come up with a bonus question after the break.
Well, if Doc or John get it, you won't have to come up with a bonus question.
Yeah, but you're already at an advantage because really the pressure's on JP.
I know. I'm trying to maximize that advantage. I'm working for my boy Halifax Nick here. Come on.
I know you are, and I'm changing the rules as we go.
It's just a show. We can
thought it'd be more
the rules
exciting.
if you want.
Yeah, I'm changing. Doc, John, you're out.
Thanks.
Beer Pal, you better get it, my friend. All right, JP, you ready for this?
Yes.
Beer Pal, you do all these postings, man. You're like the master of this category.
Yeah, I should know these. Yes, you're right.
Okay. This home brewer has taught us how to brew for longer than many of us have been home brewing.
Oh, God damn it!
JP.
Jameel?
No, sir.
No! Matt!
Go ahead.
This homebrewer has taught it. Read the whole question.
This home brewer has taught us how to brew for longer than many of us have been home brewing.
And he's a guest?
He has been a guest.
I already answered, right? I can't answer again.
You can't answer.
You're out of there.
He
buddy.
was
freaking out.
He was not in the studio.
Freaking out.
Who was on the phone?
I can do it.
Both you and John can do it, but that's not going to help.
He's timed out.
Right? Pretty much, he doesn't know.
Well, even if nobody answers, he's the winner. So, John, you want to go ahead and say who it was?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't.
Charlie P.
Charlie Papazian.
Oh, of course.
What's wrong with you, Beer Pal?
What's wrong?
That was a recent one, too. Too many brain cells down the
That's
tube.
right. Beer Pal and subsequently Halifax Nick are the winners of Beer Jeopardy.
Right.
That's right.
Good fun, people.
All right, we're going to give Halifax the Pills glasses. How about that? Is that cool, Doc? Is that a good one for Jeopardy? The Pills glasses? All right, Halifax Nick, you Beer Pal just won you a whole set of really nice Pilsner glasses that we'll ship out to you. To Canada, no less. All right? Hey, good work, Beer Pal.
Yeah, I won by default.
No, but until then, you really dominated if you think about it. But JP, you made a strong comeback. It was just that one.
No, I had the cockfighting one, and he just got in there too quick.
Got it quick. I'll tell you, that's why I worded that one that way and made it the $400 question, because it is a tricky one. You could go Jameel, but Jameel has
gun jumpers, right?
But Jameel has not been teaching us to homebrew for longer than most of us have been homebrewing.
That was my first guess.
Yeah.
I was going to say Jameel.
In fact,
I was thinking.
If you think about it, especially for as much as Jameel knows, he's a relatively recent homebrewer. He's not been doing it for.
He's been doing it for longer than I have. So,
well, you're just thinking about yourself too much. Is the problem.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I carry a mirror around with me.
Thanks, Beer Pal.
All right, guys, have a good show.
All right, we'll see you, buddy.
Later.
Okay, well there you go. That's Beer Jeopardy for you, kids.
Can we get a Super Bowl update?
It's anybody's game. If you guys got a Super Bowl update, put it in the chat room to Daniela. We'll announce it. We got to take a quick break anyway. Except that we'll just take that call when we get back. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just do a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna do our Corona tasting, and then we're gonna get our 4 users that have registered for the keg system. We're gonna find out who the finalists are right when we come back. It's the Brewing Network. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, this is JP.
And this Try it. What's my name?
What's my name? Hey, this is JP.
And this is Justin. We're never going to get
You got it right.
Show.
That'll be awesome. Hey, this is Justin.
This is JP.
I want to tell you guys about my huge giant ego I'm feeding through the internet. Hey, this is JP.
Okay, go. I'm ready.
Hey, this is JP.
And this is Justin.
I want to tell you guys about our new show, Fridays at 12 o'clock, called Lunch Meat.
Lunch Meat?
Yeah, Lunch Meat, man.
Really?
Yeah, why not? That's what I'm thinking.
That's the one we're going with?
Yeah. What do you think?
I think that's genius. Lunch Meat. Fridays at noon on the Brewing Network.
And now back to the Brewcasters. The Brewcasters. On the Brewing Network.
All right.
That's a hell of a game of Jeopardy right there.
It was.
I'm all sweaty.
I'm getting the vapors.
That was more fierce competition than I think we've ever had. 'Cause you and Beer Pal both were like, "Oh, you can't do that. You can't do that." Like we've never gotten people worried about the rules before. Yeah. I like that little competitive edge.
Win in Rome, right?
That's right. What does that mean? I mean, I know the saying, but in context here.
Yeah. What does it mean?
Hey, I'm taking off my socks.
Why are you? JP is taking off his socks. All right, our official tasting this week. Actually, I got.
Why don't you put it on the microphone?
Let me do the phone call here real quick. Hey, Oz.
Hey, how you going?
I'm doing real good. How's it going, buddy?
Good, mate. Good. I'm just ringing up to get some free stuff.
I figured that's your MO, man. You need some free stuff.
You need some free stuff.
Did you get a package from John? Did you get John's package?
Yeah,
you like my package?
I got Johnny 50 Gal's package.
Nice. Attaboy. And how'd you like that?
That was good.
What did we send you anyway?
I don't know. Have him tell you.
Was it 3 shirts? I think you ripped me off about 4 or 5 shirts, but that's all right.
Yeah, we probably did, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that at all.
And a hat.
Yeah, and a couple of hats. Hey, on the box, it had sender Johnny 50, so I'm going to keep that and frame it.
Oh, nice. Nice. Good work. You actually sign your package as Johnny 50 now?
I did, just for him.
Very nice. So you want some free stuff, huh?
Yeah, of course.
Well, what do you
Doc
want?
in Sydney wants some free stuff as well.
All right.
How about my personal
I'm
gift?
looking after the posse.
How about this? I was going to do a competition of, and it's going to run sort of the whole show, so I'll let you do it now, but you're going to have to be able to think on your feet. What I wanted to do was a joke about beer or drunk or alcohol or something, and we'll do a joke competition throughout the show. I'll take callers, and then we'll vote at the end of the show who had the best joke. Do you think you can come up with a joke real fast?
The only joke I've got in my head at the moment is a rap one. I don't think I should say it on the air.
Here's the punchline. Australia.
Yeah. You can't say, is it about beer or alcohol or what?
No, it's about rappers, so it really doesn't. Oh, they drink.
But they drink. No, it's got to be about beer or alcohol or getting drunk. No, huh?
Couldn't come up with one.
Okay, here's the other one we're going to do throughout the whole show. We're going to take the best brewcaster impersonations, all right? You can pick any brewcaster here, and if you can do an impersonation, and then we'll vote at the end who did the best impersonation. And here's the thing with this one. Doc's been just taking a beating, man. Since January, this guy's been taking it like a man, if you know what I mean. And
like a man in D-block, you know? Just greased up and...
So I figured if we kind of open Pandora's box and let people do other impersonations, although you can do Doc too if that's the one.
I'd like to hear a good Doc.
Absolutely.
I've heard some bad ones.
That must not have been JP's Doc.
Yeah, you must not have been listening to Friday, motherfucker.
Yeah, it was, and that sucked.
Can you do a brewcaster impersonation, Oz?
I can. This is John in Beer Jeopardy.
All right. Yeah, sir.
We were arguing over you. We're in the chat room arguing because we thought 1 out of 30, you've got to win one.
Yeah. Listen, check it. He asked me before the show, he says, do I have a chance? And I say, John, one category is set up for you to just steal the whole thing. He booked every one of those guests in that category. But yeah, it's a matter of when you're on the spot, it's different. Yeah, even that time he tried to chime in, but old JP Big Nuts over there just stepped all over him. That's a damn good impression you just did right there. Can we hear it once more? This is JP during Beer Jeopardy from Oz.
John,
sorry, from Oz. Here you go.
Awesome.
Very good.
Couldn't get better than that.
That was a really good impersonation, my friend. All right, you're now in the running to win something. I don't know. We'll figure out at the end. Hey, are we going to give away?
Just before I go.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was telling Daniela before I made some Cornish pasties last night for dinner.
I love those things.
Wait, what was it?
Cornish pasties.
What is that?
Cornish pasties.
Things strippers put on their nipples.
Yeah, those are
for
pasties.
Brian Hunt, I drank a Belgian wheat with it.
Oh, nice. Just
And
for
I was
Brian.
thinking of him while I did it.
Wait, what the heck are those?
It's kind of like a pot pie.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like a pie. It's all rolled up more like a burrito, but it's a pastry on the outside, and it's got potatoes.
Ooh,
And
that sounds good.
It is.
Is that
British food? It's pommy food.
It's.
Oh, that's weird because usually Brit food isn't that good.
This is really good.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yummy.
They're good. But Brian Hunt said if you're going to eat a Cornish pasty, you've got to have a mild ale or a bitter or something like that. So I had a Belgian wheat.
Ah, that a boy. Very
Brilliant.
nice. Homage to the Hunt. I'm trying to get him back in here, too. I gave him a call the other day, but haven't heard back. I'm sure he's fighting crime somewhere or something.
You really think he'll come back?
I think he wants to. He just doesn't want us to make him out to be the villain.
Yeah.
You know, because he's not. He's not a villain. He's just cool. You know, it's a fine line.
In a unique way.
Thanks, Oz.
All right.
We'll
Bye.
see.
Bye, Oz. Bye, buddy.
All right. It's time to do our tasting, which John has been doing all afternoon anyway, so we might as well just do it on the air now, right?
Whoa, what was that?
Do we have Coronas for everyone?
Yep.
Get your Coronas ready. It's a good Super Bowl Sunday drink, the Corona. When I said we, I included myself, guys. Do I not have a Corona?
What's that right in front of you? It's right there, dude.
Oh, this is it here? Yeah. I'm sorry.
It looks like water. You can't tell.
It looks like water, and I was expecting it in a bottle, actually.
No, well.
But it's our tasting. You're right. It should be in a
That
glass.
big microphone was in your way.
I take care of you, buddy.
Now, Corona, back in my day, which was like Thursday or something, used to be a beer that I would drink because I never really was into the bud and all that stuff, even when I was a swill drinker. So I considered Corona kind of a classy swill for myself. And now it's at the point actually where I can drink so much Corona that I actually get a headache before I ever get drunk.
Right.
12 into it, and I just got a headache and nothing to show for it, except the DUI and that hooker that's in the back seat that I don't know where I got her from.
The dead hooker.
The dead hooker. Yeah, that's what
Good for you. Plastic doesn't leak.
But enough of that. Let's try this beer, huh? John, you've been drinking it all afternoon. Why don't you start?
I love Corona.
Do you?
Yeah, I love it. It's easy drinking on hot days, and it's malty, and
it's available.
It's available. It's cheap.
It is a very easy drinking beer. It has a skunkiness to it, of course, because it's got the clear bottle. But not to the point of a Heineken or those other beers.
Not even close.
In fact, it's almost as if in Corona, I've always thought, it's an intentional type of skunkiness. I know it's not, but you so expect it to be within the flavor that if it wasn't there, it wouldn't taste like a Corona.
Well, that goes back to people thinking that they expect Heineken to be skunky also.
Yeah.
And they would miss it if it wasn't there.
Right. But so it definitely has that. What are some of the other flavor profiles that you can find in here? A little corn, right? You get that corn flavor kind of right over the top of your palate.
Mm-hmm.
DMS, yeah. Do you guys know what they use in their grain bill for this?
I don't know.
Nobody's ever done a clone?
It's probably mostly all Pilsner malt.
Yeah, germ pills.
If not all Pilsner malt.
It is a Pilsner, right?
Yep.
As a beer?
Yep.
Yeah, it definitely has a little DMS, but again, they do a good job. It's not an overly, DMS-y flavor. It kind of fits right into place there.
Lager's going to have that anyway.
Yeah.
It just comes in the malt because it's kilned at such a low temperature.
Okay.
So that's what you're going to get out of it.
Okay.
It's not highly hopped, but enough to make it work.
Yeah.
And probably that's why the skunkiness is at a lower level.
Okay. Anything else you got in there? John? John's taking a whiff
I drink it when it warms up, too, and I still like it.
Yeah.
It's actually surprisingly malty. I'm sorry, John.
It's okay. We're brothers.
Think it's a malty beer?
It has more malt than I've never really sat down with a Corona and tried to pick it apart before.
Well, that's what you're doing now.
I know. So that's why, like I said, I'm kind of surprised at how much kind of malt comes through than I would really think.
Yeah. Usually someone just shoves it in his hand when he's half drunk. So.
Right.
It's got a bready aftertaste a little bit. Kind of dry like graham crackers. graham crackers.
Tell you what, I love a good graham crapper. It's like a gilf, right? A grandma I'd like to... Never mind.
Yeah. Isn't that the guy who does the Oz Craft Brew show, Graham Crapper?
Ooh. A gilf with a graham crapper.
Are we going to put a lime in this, or no?
Not on my watch.
John just choked his down, and we still all have like a third of our. We have like a third of our beer.
Fourth right
now we had a listener chime into the forum about whether or not we should put a lime on these, and for the tasting, I think it doesn't help out the palate. It's just going to destroy the beer with all that lime flavor, and we're not going to be able to tell you what flavors there are there. Personally, when I drink Coronas, I don't do the lime thing anymore. I did when I was a kid because it made it easy to drink.
Because it came that way.
Yeah, exactly.
And you weren't going to argue when you're underage.
But now I want to taste it like a beer.
Well, why do you think they put the lime in it?
It's trendy.
Well, because it usually it's skunked. I mean, I get kind of an astringency thing going on.
Really?
It's really kind of like a harsh, not a hot bitter, but like a harsh bitter.
Now, where is that on your tongue when you're tasting it?
Right in the middle of my palate.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I wouldn't, if I had one of these, I wouldn't have a second one unless you sweeten it up or tarten it up with some little lime there.
It's that aftertaste that's the astringent thing. It's not while it's passing over, but you're right. Right after you finish it, you swallow, you get that little astringency flavor right in the middle of your palate.
You need a lime to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, but again, it just it really weakens the beer, though, in general, putting the lime in.
Yeah, and that's why. I mean, normally, you take it, you shoot it back hard, and it comes into your mouth, and you swallow, and it's still coating your tongue.
You can, okay. I'll tell you right now, the segment on Friday's show where we recap the week, that's our clip right there. That's the one we're pulling out. What about these guys who put the salt in the beer too? You know what I'm talking about? They do it with the Pabst Blue Ribbon and the Corona and everything else.
You know what?
What's that about?
Are you going to say something?
I was just reading about Goes actually today, and that's a German beer made with salt.
Okay.
A little bit rounds out the palate and really makes it work, but with Goes they kind of go over a little bit over the top, so it is actually a salty beer.
Okay.
But it does round it out, and it does make it better.
Okay.
As long as you don't overdo it and make a salty beer.
Go ahead, Daniela.
Here's something from the chat room, and I don't know if I want to believe that, but Nick from Canada thinks that you use the lime to clean up the bottle.
Because why?
Acidic.
Because he's referring to dirty ass Mexico. I don't know if
that's bad.
Bottle
I've never been there, so.
Well, I was always
that's not a bad.
I was always wondering how they can brew a lager, a nice clean beer, there.
Come on.
What are you talking about? Why? Because it's not here? It can't be clean?
Because they boil the water, right?
Well, I got
a dentist.
I want to say about Corona that I really like the beer. I think it's a great summer beer. It's really good for the outdoors. It's great if you're very thirsty. You come back from sports, you just want to, drink a couple of beers, and then Corona is perfect for you.
Yeah.
I really like it.
I agree. I don't subscribe to this there can't be a clean beer in Mexico thing. I'll say this, whether the beer's in Mexico or anywhere else, it is an interesting theory that a lime would clean the bottle. I don't know how much, it's more often in these craft brews that we drink, when you drink it out of the bottle, that when they bottle, they end up with the beer over the lip.
So that the crusty.
Yeah, and it tastes like, now you've got dried malt and rust from the cap. Yeah. It ends up tasting like you're drinking through a metal pipe. Mm-hmm. And I wonder if a little lime on that sucker wouldn't sanitize the thing a little bit. A little acid in there. Mm-hmm. That's an interesting theory.
It just frees up the rust.
Yeah, that's my so it flows better.
Yeah.
But I won't subscribe to that. It's because it's from Mexico.
Yeah,
theory.
that's
wrong. Actually,
although it's funny.
I'm a big fan of most of the Mexican beers. The Dos Equis, the Negro Modelos.
I like the Dos Equis amber.
You like the Negra?
Yeah. Not the lager.
I like the darker ones. It's a Vienna style.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
It's actually really nice.
Let's take a phone call. I think we got Dogger on the phone. How are you, buddy?
Hey, we're doing all right. How's things?
Oh, it's going real well. I hear you're in a snowstorm.
Yeah, the power keeps coming in and out, so it's the big, wet, heavy stuff coming down right now.
No kidding.
There's some question as to about whether I need to go to work tomorrow or not, too, so.
Yeah, I think it's coming down pretty hard. You should stay in.
Oh, that's what I needed to hear. There we go.
That's a done deal.
How many feet?
We'll call it in tonight, then.
How many feet you got? 2.
Geez, they're calling for another foot.
Yeah?
It was nice green grass, believe it or not, until yesterday, and it started coming down. We've probably got a foot down now, and
looks like 3 to me.
Coming.
Hey, let me ask you this. You listen to FM radio up there a lot?
Sure.
Okay. I gotta ask you, because there's a DJ, not a DJ, she's a talk show host. She's been around for years, and she works at the radio station I work at out here, and she does our noontime show. And she used to be out in Halifax, actually, so I don't know if you would have gotten it there, Dogger, but her name was Darian O'Toole. You ever remember hearing her on the radio out there?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Nick may know more about that than me.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a
Nick's
while
the
since
guy
I've been
from
in
Halifax. I knew that, but I just thought, I didn't know if they kind of syndicated her around. I bring it up because when you're in radio and they send you to a different market like that, you gotta do the local thing. You gotta pretend, hey, I love this town and this is our thing, and you gotta get really into it. And she was telling me the other day, I was like, oh, Halifax, that's cool. I have friends in Canada. And she's like, yeah, it was the most miserable experience I ever had in my life. It was a terrible place to be.
Halifax, there's only 2 seasons, July and winter, eh?
That's it.
Haven't been there, I can say it's true.
Yeah, it's up there, right?
Oh yeah, it's pretty severe out there, yeah.
You're in Toronto area though, aren't you?
Yeah, just outside. As a matter of fact, I could have got tickets to go see the Super Bowl today, eh?
Oh, is that
Down
right?
the street in Detroit, yeah.
Could have driven down
About
there.
halfway between the two.
Yeah. Yeah. You know that you're the guy, like your accent, like you're actually the guy that we make fun of on South Park and all that, right?
Yeah, well, that's okay.
I'm just making sure that you know. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I got no problems with that.
I love that. Let's give Dogger something, huh? What do you want, Dogger? You want beer or do you want a DVD?
He wants a Corona.
Oh,
let me tell you what. Let me give you your choice here. I got a couple of beers. We were given a Beer of the Month Club subscription, and they send us 3 beers. So we taste one here, and then we keep one for ourselves to enjoy because it was a gift to us. And then we end up with a third extra one. This month's beer, and Doc, you know more about this one than I do, but it's Grand Cru, which is a Flemish sour ale. So that's got to be an interesting one to taste. And then the other one is the very popular Dogfish Head makes a beer called Pangea. And we tasted this one on the air not too long. So those are your 2 choices for beer. Or I can give you the DVD American Beer, which is about Canadians driving down to California in search of good beer. We lost you, didn't we?
It's a snowstorm.
Yeah, I think we lost him. We'll let him call back. He can call back and choose one of those things. Poor Dogger's getting snowed in up there.
Yeah, at least 3 feet.
We're all in shorts and T-shirts down here. It's great.
It's California, man.
We had a barbecue and...
It's California.
He's got, like, his toes are falling off, turning black. Poor guy. All right, why don't we do our drawing while we're waiting for Dogger to get back on the horn there. Now, this drawing is, over the last month, we've taken 12 qualifiers for the full kegging system from Northern Brewer at northernbrewer.com. We're going to give away that kegging system next week. Got some ideas already about how we're going to do that. Doc's got some crazy ones for you guys. So you better hope we don't pick his. But what we got to do is narrow down the 12 people to 4, because we just can't do a game with all 12 and let you guys do it. So the fairest way to do it is just a straight drawing. We've got all the names in a picture, and we're going to pull out a name. You guys chose in the chat room which 4 people at least chose who to pick. I think 3 of them wanted Doc to pick a name, and 1 of them wanted Daniela to pick a name. Right, Daniela?
Right.
Okay. So did you just give me the first name?
No, that's a note from John.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to go
if it's pulled, it's not a qualifier.
Okay, I gotcha. So here's what we're doing. We're drawing names from the pitcher for the Northern Brewer giveaway of a full kegging system. Why don't we let Daniela do the first grab, since you're sitting right there anyway?
All right.
And now, who wanted you to draw this name?
John has the information. John, can you look that up real quick?
That's
Dan
okay.
Faulkner.
Dan Faulkner wanted Daniela to draw for him.
All right,
we'll see if he picks you, Dan. This is going to be the first person out of the 12 in the running.
That's kind of exciting. It's a really big thing.
I know it is. It's a full kegging system, and I hope that you guys are at home knowing that we're doing this as fair as we can and getting excited. I'm a little nervous for these guys.
It's that thing on the wish list that everybody wants.
Absolutely. And it's a really cool thing. I mean, that you really got to appreciate that. It's a big giveaway for us.
I wanted this kegging system so bad when I was still bottling, so this is exciting. All right,
Don't
the first name of the 4 here is, go ahead, Daniela.
The first name of the 4 is David Mitchell, also known as Kid Hop.
Kid Hop. All right, you're one of the final 4 to win a full kegging system from Northern Brewer. Okay, the other 3 now wanted Doc to pick the names, right? Is that right?
That is correct. Everybody loves a dog.
All right, John, I would like...
That's a good
as long as Doc doesn't get to hold the picture. JP's got the picture. Doc has pulled the name. Go ahead, Doc. You can read this will be the second of 4 to qualify for the kegging system.
Jamie Napaki from Chicago, Illinois.
Jamie! All right. Jamie is our second qualifier of 4. We've got 2 more people. Give that thing a shake. You already shake it, JP? Okay, here we go. Doc's grabbing the 3rd name to qualify for the kegging system.
Almost grabbing JP.
Tell you, the suspense in here is unbelievable.
There's a whole
shaking. The other thing that's unbelievable is that JP is drinking a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
No, it's a session beer.
Yeah, but all I can see is that can of Pabst.
It's been empty for like
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Get the thing out of here.
All right, you're killing me. Let's go.
John's in a hurry. He has an agenda to do.
The 3rd qualifier.
The 3rd qualifier is Henry Haskell Jr. from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Junior! Yeah! All right, Henry, good work. I hope you guys are listening out there, and I want to take, if all 4 of you are there who are qualified, I'd like to take calls from each one of you. I hope you're excited about this like we are. It's 888-401-BEER. We've got one more name to draw, and they're shaking it up good now. And then it will just be 4 of you who have a chance to win the full kegging system next week, during next week's show.
I want you to know, Doc, all this shaking brings the boys to the yard.
I can tell.
If you know what I mean. All right. Doc's grabbing the name. He's got the final name in his hand. Go ahead, Doc. Please reveal the final finalist.
Drum roll. Come on.
The Brewing Network.
Unfolding here. Craig Hurley from Algonquin, Illinois.
Yes. All right. Craig Hurley, you're our 4th and final finalist. Yes. There you go.
Any relation to Elizabeth, then you win everything.
All right. Now, each one of you will win a prize next week. We will give away 4 positions, so each one of you will win a prize, but only one of you will win the kegging system. That's exciting.
That's good stuff.
That's very cool. And
John, you got all the names so I can put them in a chat room?
Right there.
Thank you.
That's, of course, courtesy of Northern Brewer at northernbrewer.com. If any one of you who we just mentioned, can I re-mention the names, please? Or Daniela, would you please read them again?
Okay, so we got Craig Hurley from Illinois.
All right.
And Henry Haskell, is that correct, John?
Sure.
From Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
And then we got Jamie from Chicago, and we have David Mitchell from Kid Hop. I don't know where he's from.
Kid Hop, okay. Chicago, is that what you said?
Yeah,
Chicago.
Over in Chicago.
Do I pronounce it incorrectly?
No.
By any chance?
It's fine. That's totally fine.
Good. Chicago, then.
Works for me.
Chicago, Illinois.
Yes.
Hello.
I'm not Chinese.
You think I'm a cockroach from Chicago?
What you think? This is Chicago,
JP,
Illinois?
you were not allowed to speak up here.
I'm sorry.
So those are our 4 finalists.
You're not allowed to speak directly to Danielle.
I wasn't.
Exactly.
I wasn't even talking
You
to you.
gotta earn that.
I wasn't even talking to you.
All right, you crazy people. Okay, now that we've had that kind of fun and excitement, we got a little more fun and excitement.
I thought we blew our wad already.
No, sir.
Okay.
Our wad is yet to be blown.
What?
I'll just tell you that right
Why
now.
is that?
As you folks know who have been listening for a long time, whether you listen by podcast or not, because you can hear it happening then, but in particular if you're in the chat room or if you're a forum user, the Brewcasters here, and Doc for the last month or so, John on occasion, really take a nice beating from the listeners. Which, now for me, I enjoy every second of it, whether I'm taking the beating or not.
He's a whipping boy.
I don't know what it is, but I just think it's good fun, and it's what makes the world go round, abusing people, and I like it. And John, in having sat silently while taking the abuse
and playing Jeopardy,
month after month, has actually composed a song for you guys at home. He wrote it for you, and it's his song, it's his tribute, and it's what he's got to say about the whole business.
All you guys.
And it's called Contamination.
Now, do you want to give any other backup than I've just given to any other prelude to this tune, or would you like me just to play it for the folks at home?
Just play it and listen closely.
All right. I would like to ask the studio to be quiet while I play John's song, Contamination. And please feel free to, it's 888-401-BEER, to call in after the show is done and let us know what you think. John, the musical talents of John Plisse to all of you at home who've had something to say. Huh? How about that?
Yeah, buddy.
Just came up with that right now.
There you go.
Coming at you with determination. I'm soured as lacto and heartless as Brooks. When players from down under and Florida swamps think they can break ya while choking the twats. But let me inform ya, your beer really sucks. With a co-host like Doc that mumbles drunken thoughts, and who's his German Vicks, that bitch is too much. I'll dry hop your ass and start my second mash. I'll boil up this chorus, you all can kiss my ass. Brothers and sisters across the land, raise up your arms and praise his brewman. Brothers and sisters across the land, raise up your arms. Where's the shot of Jamil with a ribbon from a lager? Hey Crotch, get to work in Photoshop. Biatch, I'm a sterile siphon starter, just brewing too much. Like poison from a ferment, I will never be stopped. I've been working for bandwidth and for free. And who the fuck is Lufa, Mr. Mash Efficiency? Attention all brewers who disrespect me. Remember your brewing's gotten better 'cause of me. I'm not a preacher, fuck, I don't wanna meet ya. I don't do the show to try to degrade ya, 'cause my rhymes keep pouring when it's 5 o'clock. And those foreign perverts can go choke on the cocks. And who the fuck is Justin, Mr. Rainbow Man? He likes to pull one off with the help of JP's hand. Here's some words of wisdom, pitch one, motherfuckers, and maybe you'll know what it's like to be a winner. Coming at you with contamination. Yeah. Coming at you. That's right. With contamination. Okay. In 19 categories, 6 entry fees. I've got 33 gold, silver, bronze, whoopee. Forward me your address, I will ship them for free. Sincerely, truly yours, Mr. 50G.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a hot one.
John goes gangsta. I forgot to give the explicit language disclaimer beforehand.
I'm feeling so smooth after that.
Yeah. I do sincerely apologize if you had family in the room. I really meant to give the disclaimer before I played that song. My bad.
My bad.
I mean, I do sincerely apologize if you had to usher anybody out of the room there real quick. Okay, so John.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel better.
Yeah?
Oh, a phone call.
And the calls are coming in already, so that's good. It's 888-401-BEER, and that's John's little tribute to some of our listeners. You know what my favorite line in the whole song is?
Please tell me.
Mr. Mash Efficiency. I like that where he's calling out Lufa.
Yeah.
That's good.
Who's this Mr. Lufa? Mr. Mash Efficiency.
That was fun to do.
Mr. Petros, anything to say? Speechless.
He was just like, "Are you sure, man? You don't want to do this? Are you sure?"
Opening up a can of worms.
Yeah.
I tried to tell him because I like the kid. Yeah. We're friends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
Be prepared. Because it will rain fire.
I hope it encourages a nice amount of tunes to come back.
Oh, I got plenty more coming.
You might have to take a bullet for him.
Yeah. I would do that for John. The thing I like about John is that's how he responded.
That's right.
You know?
It's a well-produced and, it's a nice song.
It took him
there.
4 hours to do that.
Yeah. All right. Do we have a caller here?
That's talent, baby.
Caller, you're on the air.
My name is Tom. I'm calling for Caleb. He was a finalist for he was one of the 12. He guessed "I'm Freaking Out, Man" a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we're now drinking a homebrewed IPA that has 6.5% alcohol.
Nice.
And he was pretty wasted.
That a boy.
And he wasn't picked. His name wasn't drawn, and I'm wondering just why.
Oh, well, you'd have to ask Cleo about that one. We just put all 12 names in a pitcher and just draw randomly. We just.
Oh no, Caleb, you weren't drawn out of a pitcher.
Yeah. It was the only fair way we could do it was to put all 12 names in there and then just pick them out at random.
We didn't.
I understand. That's actually really very fair. And
it's really like
fair.
I thought of all sorts of.
Caleb should win something. We want like a hat or a T-shirt or something.
Hey.
Listen to him. He's here. He's wasted.
He's crying, man.
Put him on the phone. Let me talk to him.
You want to talk to Caleb? All right, here's Caleb.
Yeah, I want to talk to Caleb. Let's see how drunk.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm pretty happy.
Wow. What's happening, Caleb?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going already. I saw your name in there. We put it in.
Am I talking to Justin?
Yeah, you're talking to. It's Justin.
Hey, man.
How are you?
We didn't draw a pitcher.
Yeah,
we drew it out of a pitcher.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep bottling.
I know you guys are fair and all, and I just.
You don't like
belligerent.
Oh, give him something else.
Yeah, well, you want something else?
You want a sticker?
That would kick ass.
Hey,
that would so be cool.
How about this guy get some beer or so?
Yeah, you want some
he could
beer?
really need some beer.
Beer, yeah.
All right, I'll give you your choice. You got two picks here. You got, and they're both champagne bottles full, so it's like you can put them in a paper bag and pretend it's a 40.
Say Pangea, aren't you?
But there's another one too. That's one of them.
Oh no, I know. I want Pangea.
Oh, you do? Oh, it's yours.
I'm a geologist.
Oh, well, there you go. You can drink and study at the same time. Oh, you got a party going on out there, huh?
Pittsburgh just scored.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Hey, Caleb.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
Caleb, I picked the rest of the names, and you came in 8th.
8th?
Yeah, Doc kept drawing, and you were the 8th name.
Damn.
Yeah, you don't have the luck today, my friend.
But actually, you do. You got the Pangea.
Yeah, we'll send you a bottle of Pangea.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's John's. We're gonna mail it right out to you.
It's a big bottle too.
Send an email to John, and send an email to yourself tonight so that you remember tomorrow to send an email to John.
I should probably do that. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Caleb.
Hey man, thank you guys.
Hey, call us
You're
back
awesome.
at the end of the show and let us know how drunk you are then.
You guys kick ass.
You kick ass. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah. All right.
See ya.
Someone at his party, please write it on his head.
Yeah, right on his head. Email John for Pangea. Get a picture too.
He's gonna wake up and go, "What the?"
Just listen to the archives.
Go, oh, damn it! Did I not turn in that paper? Forgot about that.
Hey, we got a couple of questions here from Mr. 50G from the chat room.
Yeah, I was curious what the chat room's response would be.
One guy wanted to know if you would wear your hat backwards when you rap.
No.
You don't?
No.
And also, Lufa wanted to remind you that you're going to be facing him in Florida this year.
That's right. You have
Mr. Mash Efficiency, he calls himself, so he picked it up.
Awesome.
Yeah,
more the merrier.
You have to meet Mr. Mash Efficiency today.
Somebody said you would make Vanilla Ice sound like fucking Beatles.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah, he's middle class white. He might just fight.
All right, we're going to try to get out of here in the next half hour, so let me re-announce those other two games that we're doing. And what we'd like you to do is call in and give us your best beer joke or drunk joke or alcohol joke, whatever you got, and then we'll vote who gave us the best joke, and we got some stuff to give away for that. We got another beer here. I got a DVD, American Beer, to give away. Do we have shirts to give away? You had some White Lab shirts? How many of those you got?
I wrote them down on all these cards that you keep fucking...
Because you put them in awkward places that I had to get through.
Within your reach.
Here, this is the White Labs one.
Ooh, okay.
See, these two cards are crap from more...
Here, why don't you read them? Read what we got. You read them. I can't read your writing anyway. Read what we got, because some of that's good stuff. These are prizes we have to give away for this thing.
Is that English?
What the hell?
Go ahead, JP.
From White Labs, we have a total of 20 free yeast vial coupons.
20 yeast coupons.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have 2 hats, again from White Labs.
Mr. Hat?
All right, I'm going to say right now,
Yes.
every single person who calls in today is going to get a vial of yeast from here on out, because we'll give you a certificate. So
And
it doesn't matter what you do.
And we have 2 White Labs t-shirts.
2 t-shirts, okay. What else we got? It's the giveaway show, folks. Remember this.
From Beer, More Beer, we have 2 t-shirts.
Beer, are they more beer T-shirts?
They're more beer T-shirts.
Awesome.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
2 $25 gift certificates.
Wow, that's $50 if you can't add like me.
50.
2 firm wrap heaters because I like those and they're cool.
What are those?
They're like John.
The heat just carboy.
Those.
I like those. I just want you to say
they
what
wrap around a carboy and you put electrical tape on it. They hold it on. They're a 40-watt heater, and you can dial in any temperature within 1 degree.
Gotcha.
You need a temperature controller though.
Otherwise,
you gotta have.
Otherwise, it'll just keep heating.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But it's great for guys in Minnesota or something really cold. So.
Yeah, where it's cold and you want to do an ale. All right.
Exactly.
So we got some firm wrap heat. What do we got? 1 of those? 2 of those?
2 of those.
2 of those to give away. Wow.
We're gonna be doing like a 4-hour show.
We're just gonna. That's why I'm saying everybody calls in, get stuff. So start calling in.
Our last one we have from our fridge in the showroom from Jonathan's fridge. A bottle of Russian River Damnation.
Nice. Ooh. Now those of you guys who have listened to Vinny on here before and you want to taste what we're talking about. That's it right there. Damnation from Russian River.
Coming at you.
That's the Belgian that transformed me into a Belgian drinker, I'll tell you right now. So we're giving away a bottle of that to somebody. We'll ship it out to you. So remember, this is the contest. One of them is the drunk or beer joke. Just call and give us an alcohol joke, and then we'll vote on who gets it. We'll probably give a bunch of stuff away to you for that. And then the other one is we're still doing the Brewcaster impersonators. We already had Oz impersonate John during Jeopardy. Go ahead, John.
Okay.
That's it. And you can go ahead and call through if you've got other impersonations as well, and see what you can do to win some prizes here. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff to give away.
Yeah, John, that was such an awesome impression. You should get a Slammy for that.
Slammy?
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
That's a beer award.
He means salami. He wants to give you his salami for that.
Hey, Brew Crew, you're on the air, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, Justin?
How are you?
I would like to win something.
What would you like? The first thing you got to do is not sound like you just woke up from a nap.
I'm waking up from a drunk stupor.
Oh, that's good. Okay, then carry on.
I don't know. I heard you're giving away a lot of stuff. I'm one of the final registers for the Kagan system, but...
Oh, you are? You made it into the final 4, huh?
What's his name?
Yeah, but you guys are giving away a lot of stuff, and...
Yeah, we'll give you more stuff.
Jamie?
That's fine.
Oh.
What do you want?
I don't know what you're giving away, but I want...
He's a qualifier, man.
I know. We'll give him stuff anyway. We got a bunch of stuff. First of all, you're already getting a vial of yeast, so let's make sure we knock that down, because we got 20 of those to give away.
That's a good start.
That is a good start, right? And what else you want? You want a DVD?
That sounds good. What DVD is that?
We have some personal.
It's American beer.
I have that one.
Oh, you don't want that then.
How about a sticker then?
What's that, Daniela?
How about a sticker? I love the stickers.
You want a sticker? It's a bumper sticker that's got our logo on it and Doc saying "freaking out."
Oh, I'll take anything that Doc has.
Awesome. Thank you.
That's always a good time.
All right, we'll send you those 2 things, and I'll tell you what. If you got a joke that's alcohol related, I'll put you in the running for another prize too. You got a joke?
Not off the top of my head, but I sent you Sex and Beer.
Oh, you sent that song. That's a good song.
Yeah.
I play that live sometimes.
The Wedding Crashers one right now that everyone's loving with the you and John being like the 2 guys from Wedding Crashers.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I got the link for it, but I didn't go look at it. I know what it's all about.
Watch it. You're going to laugh your ass off.
How about an impersonation? Can you impersonate one of the Brewcasters?
I think he's doing it right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I'm all right.
Then you get a vial of yeast and a bumper sticker that says "freaking out."
All right, keep up the good work, guys.
Jamie, don't forget to send the email to John for the prizes, okay?
With an address.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.
Boy.
Wow.
I just picture him like laying in a coffin, drinking somewhere right now. He's real laid back.
Man.
I just woke up, guys.
Kegerator right there.
I was hoping you could give me some
gotta figure he's
stuff.
a few hours ahead of us, too. So.
Yeah, that's true. It's later on in there.
Yeah.
I just woke up and the alarm went off. I was wondering if you could give me something. I heard you got something to give.
No, it's kind of like we're talking through time.
Time continuum.
What is it, Doc? It's like a time
continuum thing.
I just want to do this real quick. It's already what? It's hurricanes,
fire ants,
alligators,
chickens.
What?
There's a chicken's disease going on right now.
A chicken's disease? You mean the bird flu?
Yeah, are you talking about the bird flu?
And that's just in Florida? No, I thought it didn't make it to our country yet.
Not yet, at least.
So, I'm just talking Florida, man. Okay. But hey, what the hell, while we're at it, let's pin the chicken's disease on the state. Hey, Impala, you're on the air. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you guys?
We're doing all right. You want to win some stuff?
Well, I called for two other very quick reasons.
All right, go right ahead.
One, JP, I had him picked for Jeopardy today.
Yeah, okay.
How the hell could you guess Jamil, dude?
That's a good question, man. Did you have it? Did you know who it was?
Oh, yeah. How could you not know it's Charlie?
See, that's what I'm thinking. I thought that question was so obvious.
It's the pressure, man.
What do you have to say for yourself, JP?
Well, I mean, I was, now that you bring it up, I was actually, born with my brain outside of my head. So I really don't appreciate you kind of rubbing salt in that wound. Thanks.
It is ugly. The brain is kind of sitting outside the side.
He's a sensitive guy.
It's in a box hooked onto my shoulder. No, I don't know, man. I just, I figured,
home brewer, most taught. Right
he just wasn't thinking.
I wasn't. No.
Maybe it's just the chicken disease.
Maybe it is the chicken. I'm sneezing over here.
And he is sitting next to John. He might have caught the chicken's disease.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad you pointed that out, Impala.
Sorry, Impala.
All right, and what's number 2?
Oh, anyway, I was the first qualifier that called in on the very first show.
Yeah.
And although I did not win, I wanted to say thank you to Northern Brewer for supporting the Brewing Network, because if we didn't have support of the Brewing Network, we wouldn't have the Brewing Network.
You know what?
To everybody that supports the Brewing Network, keep doing it.
Well said, my friend.
Beautiful.
That was well said. You're absolutely right, and they're going to call in to the show next week when we give it away. First of all, Impala, hey, stand-up guy, didn't qualify at the end, but saying thanks anyway for giving him the chance.
Bottle of beer.
That's a nice thing to do. He gets the bottle of Grand Cru. We're going to give you that.
Rodenbach.
Is that cool, Impala? It's a Flemish sour ale. That's what we're going to send to you.
That's great.
And also a vial of yeast. You get that along with it. We'll send you a certificate for that. But he's absolutely right that without people like Northern Brewer, doing this kind of thing, donating things to us and supporting it, doing a little advertising for us, stuff like that, you're absolutely right, Impala. We wouldn't be where we are. Instead, we'd be like watching the Super Bowl and having a good time in the other room instead of the room we're in now. I suppose. Now we could not, we wouldn't have access to the guests that we have. We wouldn't be bringing these people in. They wouldn't be excited about talking to you guys. And hey, thanks for that, Impala. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you very much. Absolutely, man. Keep it up, guys.
We will. And send John an email with your information, because we're going to send you a bottle of beer and a yeast certificate.
Can I send him something?
All right, cool, man.
Can I send him something for my personal stash for losing?
Yeah.
Personal stash.
Sure. So JP's going to send from his personal stash, too. There'll be a little surprise in there from you, and the surprise gift is from JP's personal stash. All right, I still want to do the joke, and I want to do the Brewcaster impersonation. So please call in, and we got lots of stuff left to give away. We got a bottle of Russian River. Which make you do that right there, man. I'll tell you. It's which Russian River is? The Damnation?
The Damnation, yeah.
Oh, man.
Damnation.
I'm telling you. If there was a prize today that we're giving away, that's it right there. The Damnation. More so, if you've had it already, don't ask to win that one. If you're in one of the parts of the country who could never get this kind of stuff, call in here and try to win that thing, because we are going to open your world to a great world of Belgians right there with the Damnation. So we got that to give away. We still got a bunch of yeast certificates for White Labs to give away, a couple of White Labs t-shirts. I want jokes. It's got to be beer or alcohol related, and I also want impersonations. All right? This is a weird name on this guy. What is it? 4 Day for Me? Hey, you're on the air, buddy. What's happening?
Hey, got a couple jokes for you guys.
Oh, there we go. Who are we talking to? Is it 4 Day for Me? Is that the name?
Yeah, this is 4 Day for Me.
All right. Now, are these jokes beer related?
I like.
Yeah, they're beer related and also pussy related. There's a difference between beer and pussy.
Okay, even better. Let me give a quick disclaimer.
It all goes together.
That's right. If there's family in the room, go ahead and get that family out of the room right now, guys.
Scurry the children out to the other room.
Yeah, get the family out.
There you go. Okay, 4 Day. What do you got? One joke or two jokes or what?
I got a couple. I can throw a couple at you here. They're pretty good.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you two jokes, so pick your best two and give us those.
Okay. A beer is always wet. A pussy needs encouragement. The advantage is beer.
Is that a joke or like a haiku?
Yeah, that's actually like my philosophy in life. All right.
Nice haiku.
Go ahead, give us number two.
This one's better.
Okay.
Having an ice cold beer makes you satisfied. Having an ice cold pussy makes you Hillary Clinton.
That's good. All right, I'll give you that one. Even if it is a haiku, I'll give you that one. That one's nice.
She'll never go on our show now.
Yeah, now, great. Now we're not going to get Hillary when she's campaigning. All right, you're in the running. I got you written down here, so we're giving some stuff away at the end, and we'll judge on jokes, all right?
Sounds great.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Daniela, what's happening over there? What are you huffing and puffing about?
I'm getting drunk here because people keep handing me schnapps and drinks and Prosecco and beer and all that stuff. So I'm feeling great.
Well, remember was it last show?
I don't remember anything.
A couple of shows ago, you got all pissy because John wouldn't get you a beer.
Yeah,
what's your point, Dr.
Well, we're overcompensating this time.
I gotta answer the phone.
All right. It's 888-401-BEER. Doc makes a good point. We are overcompensating for Daniela going thirsty last week.
Yeah, that's an ugly thing.
They've never heard Daniela drunk on the microphone. We ought to be working towards that anyway.
Well, she took a pretty deep plug of that flask over there, man.
What's that supposed to mean?
She's giggling.
There's a wild turkey flask floating around here.
We're still doing the jokes, and we're doing Brewcaster impersonation. So if you want to call in at 888-401-BEER. Gucci, you're on the air. What's happening?
Gucci.
Hey, Justin, are you giving away any stir bars tonight? I need one.
You need 6.
I need 6.
Yeah, Gucci drops a stir bar into his carboy every time he pitches. Every time.
Dude.
Every time. and JP even gave him the secret. He said, hey, hold a magnet to the bottom of your thing. But he just hasn't gotten it.
I have a theory, and I want Jamil to tell me if the better beer is if you put a stir bar in it and you get better beer out of it.
Right. You might be right, because some of your best batches, right, have come out with the dropped stir bar.
It's worked for me.
All right.
If you just are using
so
a car.
Anyways, my big thing is tonight I want to say everyone buy a damn T-shirt.
Yes.
Or Oz and I are going to come looking for you.
That's right. And these are scary guys. Well, at least Gucci is. He drives a plane.
He drives?
He drives it even.
Gucci, are you
for my joke?
Gucci, are you using glass carboy? When you drop the stir, if you get a big magnet
and a conical, but it's stainless and bar into it.
You know what? When you're kind of hammered, it's kind of a fun little game to try to use a magnet to get it to come back up to the top.
All right.
Yeah,
Scott spends a lot of time away from people, I think.
Yeah, there's nobody around.
No patience whatsoever.
It is the patient trying to get that damn stir bar back out of there.
All right, give us your joke, Gucci.
All right. Dr. Scott staggers out of a bar to a priest that says, "Hey, I'm Jesus Christ." The first priest goes, "No, son, you're not Jesus Christ." And the drunk says, or Dr. Scott says, "Hey, look, I'll prove it to you." He goes back to the bar with the priest and says, "Hey, I'm back." And the bartender goes, "Jesus Christ, are you here again?" Anyway.
Actually,
all right, guys.
Good.
Have a good night.
Thanks, Gucci. We'll see you.
All right, bye.
That's a good joke. All right, keep calling. 888-401-BEER. We got room for more jokes. I like it when they put Doc in them.
Yeah.
A rabbi, a priest, and Doc. That's great. It's pretty interchangeable, actually. You could do it with almost all the jokes, right?
Well, it's like, is Jamil Catholic?
Yeah. We're still giving things away. Also waiting on some Brewcaster impersonations. We got 15 minutes to give away a bunch of stuff, kids. So we ought to give some away to the chat room, too, just for the heck of it, too. You know, I don't know what we do to give it to them, but somehow give it to them. MedTech, what's happening?
Hello?
Hey, you're on the air, man.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going real good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah? What are you up to?
I'm drinking beer, listening to the show.
Attaboy. You got a joke for us, an impersonation?
Yeah, first of all, I wanted to thank John for just doing a hell of a job in Jeopardy. You represented me well.
Dude, what's wrong with you? Why did you pick John, man?
I don't know. All the others were taken.
I love
just
you
like
too, man.
high school.
I love you too.
Yeah.
Well, it's picked for gym class.
Poor John. He's like, it's just like when I was in gymnastics.
Because for John it probably was gymnastics, not PE, right?
Exactly. All right, give us the joke, MedTech.
All right. I'll try and get this out without screwing it up, but who knows?
That's all right. Probably funnier that way.
All right, these two guys are getting off work, and one of them says to the other, he says, "Hey, let's go and stop for a beer." And the first guy says, "Nah, I can't do that. My wife won't go for that at all." He says, "Oh, here's a great thing. All you got to do, if you've been out all night drinking, you got to sneak home, crawl under the sheets, pull down her panties, and just lick her pussy. She'll forget all about it.
Okay.
He's like, well, you really think that'll work? He says, yeah, what the hell? So they go out, get really cocked, drives home. He's like, oh, shit, she's going to know I'm drunk. He's like, oh, I better do what he said. He sneaks into his bedroom, crawls under the sheets, pulls down her panties, starts licking her pussy.
Yeah.
Halfway through, he says, oh, man, I got to piss. He's like, hold on, honey. Gets up, goes to the bathroom, walks into the bathroom, sees his wife sitting on the toilet. How the hell did you get in here? She says, shut up, you're going to wake up my mother.
Oh, my God. That's... Attaboy, MedTech. That's nice.
All right. Is that a good one?
That's a good one. You're at the top of the list so far, my friend. Thanks for the call. Stay tuned. We'll let you know if you win. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Come on, you guys have had that happen before, right?
Oh, yeah.
888-401-BEER. Give us your joke. I'll tell you right now, MedTech's at the top of the list for the grand prize, whatever the heck that's going to be.
That was nasty.
You like that, Doc?
Yeah.
And still wait. We're so far. Oz is the only one leading the Brewcaster impersonations. Come on, I'm leaving us wide open to you guys, and we're not getting any impersonation. You telling me you don't have like the craziest German accent you can come up with about that, or like the gayest thing you can say to come in as me? Come on, you guys got some impersonations out there. Keep calling in because we got. What else we got? We got another 17 yeast certificates to give away.
Something like that.
15.
Good things.
Still got there. I think the Russian River is going to go to the joke person. I think that's what we're going to have to do. That damnation is going to go to the joke person.
Sure.
Damn.
You falling asleep over there, JP?
Who was that?
Yeah, dude. This beer's hitting me.
Hang in there,
That was
buddy.
MedTech, right?
It's a session
The
beer,
last
dude.
joke
You're not
was
supposed to go to
MedTech,
sleep.
You know, hey, man.
Russian. All right, MedTech gets it then.
Call it. Well, no, not yet. We didn't give it away yet. We're still taking
Give it
jokes.
away, give it away.
But he's at the top of the list so far. Hey, Wichita, you're on the air, buddy.
Hey, Justin.
How are you?
Doing good. Feeling a lot better now after drinking during the show. It's a great show, man, tonight.
You think so?
Super Bowl's on, and you know what? I've had a hell of a time trying to call in.
Yeah, it's been busy, huh?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
I got a suggestion that I thought of for Drunk of the Week.
All right.
Have your first caller of the night
Yeah.
give them a prize contingent upon them calling at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Wasted off their ass.
Yeah.
So we got a starting point and an ending point.
You know, Wichita makes that's a really good idea because usually we get them calling in and we don't know these people. We just got to judge by a little conversation. But
there you go.
But you make a good point, Wichita. If we got them call in the beginning, then we have a reference point. We get them back at the end of the show, and if they're not drunk, screw it. You don't get anything, right?
You gotta let the chat room make the call on that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. We
That
should
brutal
let the-
chat
Because
room.
we've had some callers that have been questionable at best.
Well, I'll give you that. I agree. However, we've had a lack of drunk callers, so I've left it wide open for people to call in if they're drunk and said, call me, and we only get 2 phone calls. It's going to end up going to someone who's less than drunk. You see what I'm saying?
I think it was because people were too drunk to
hear
dial.
you, man.
So what I say is, in accordance to what Wichita's saying, when I say call. You know, if you want some drunks on here to win the thing for Drunk of the Week, you gotta dial the phone. I guess in their defense, sometimes you can't find the phone.
Too drunk to dial.
Yeah, or you certainly can't get the number right. You ever tried to, like you've had to dial 6 or 7 times when you're completely hammered to get the number right? You know, just for like whoever your friend, you're doing the drunk dial, whatever. You hit like the 2 7 times instead of getting the 2 and the 3 next to it.
No.
Oh, because I do it all the time.
Well, if there's any consolation, I'm in my brewery calling, which is messy as hell, granted.
Yeah.
But I just kicked over a bottle that was just randomly hanging and broke it.
Oh.
So that'll be a mess for Monday morning.
Attaboy. Yeah, don't clean it up today.
No, hell no.
All right, Wichita, you get a vial of
Anyway,
yeast.
great show,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
and we'll talk to you later.
Send John your information. We're going to send you a vial of yeast.
Hell yeah, all right.
Thanks,
talk to you
buddy.
later, guys.
All right, we'll see you.
Bye.
All right, phone's open, 888-401-BEER. A bunch of stuff to give away, and a few beers left to drink. I got to pee, though, so I think we're going to take a real quick break. How many breaks have we taken so far? Just 2? Good. That means I still got a song left to play here. So I'm going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to give the rest of the stuff away. I'm thinking no later than I want to say 7:30. I'm hoping for 7:15. I want to just give stuff away. The phone's ringing now. We'll be right back. It's the Brewing Network. Thanks for tuning in.
You're listening to Three Guys.
Excuse me? What about me?
Yeah, sorry. You're listening to Three Guys and One Girl use a radio show as an excuse to drink more beer. The Brewcasters on the Brewing Network.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to say FJP.
Why would you want to do that?
I just figured it'd be fun to do while we're here.
Cool, man.
Hey, caller, you're on the air.
What's up, guys? It's Crotch.
Hey, Crotch, what's happening?
Hey, Crotch. Sitting around watching my wife smoke the Superbowl.
That a girl. Little cousin for Mrs. Crotchrot. What's wrong with my phone? The phone was working great, and now all of a sudden nothing works.
I think it's Crotch's voice is horrible.
Yeah.
I know, because he's calling from Florida.
Yeah, you got an impersonation for us, or what?
Yeah, I do. I was going to do Jamil.
Okay, very good.
But what about impressions?
All right, go ahead and do Jamil.
Hey, guys, what's up? It's Jamil. Make sure you tune into my show this week. We'll be talking about me and how much better my beer is than yours. And I wanted to dispel a lot of the emails that I've been getting regarding what I do with my ribbons and my medals. I don't put them in a glass case. I don't put them in a box. I wear them. Every day.
Around town.
Today I was going to go to the 7-Eleven to get a 2-liter, and it was only a 15-minute trip, but it took me 2 hours and 45 minutes to put everything on. And be sure to check out my website, kissthering.com, where you can get great information on yeast starters. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's good. That's real good.
Today, I'm only wearing blue ribbons.
Yeah.
Is this good, honey?
Now that it's spring, I only wear my blue ribbons.
you can't wear blue ribbons between Labor Day and Memorial Day.
That's what I'm thinking. You can only wear those.
Some people think I'm more of a fall, but I don't know.
My silver medals only come out after the 4th of July. Of course,
it's more evening wear.
All times of the years, I look like the homebrewer Mr. T.
Homebrewer Mr. T.
Of course, my gold medals are a year-round sort of thing. I wear them everywhere.
It's an anytime sort of thing.
Little bling. Gold goes with anything.
It's Liberace.
Okay, this is Jamil at the check stand at the Safeway. What, you don't recognize me? You don't recognize the medal?
What?
I'm the most award-winning homebrewer ever. Hello. My top ramen is 15 cents, not 16 cents.
Whoa.
My own little Jamil
I like
impersonation. All right, you're now in the running up there with Oz and his plissé impersonation.
How fitting is that, though?
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, the two of them with the only two impersonations we got have been one from Jamil and one for
bastards.
Nice work, Crotch. And you get a vial of yeast from us also. 2 of them? You want to give 2 to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell? 2 vials of yeast to Crotch, right?
You can tell your wife that vial when you're done, it holds the cousin real nice.
Oh, yeah.
It does.
It used to be a running joke among me and my friends when I was doing all that. Like, whatever little sort of compartment that you had, whether it be a pocket in your jacket or a little bag that you got with your candy, like whatever it was like, hey, you know what's cool about that? You can keep your weed in
keep the weed in there. You can keep your weed in there.
Yeah. Oh, wow. He hung up on us and I didn't even know. All right, so what are we going? 2 vials of yeast to Crotch? That's cool. You're a generous guy, John.
Thanks, buddy.
I mean, why not, right?
Why not?
We still got some White Labs T-shirts to give away. I think we're going to do T-shirts for this impersonation deal, and we're going to do beer for the joke, and who knows what else we got. Lots of good stuff here. Another caller coming in right now. You are on the Sunday show, devoid of any information, but having lots of fun giving stuff away.
Well, that Corona tasting was pretty good.
Yeah? You think so?
No.
Hey, Bub, or as Daniela would like to call you, Boob.
Boob.
Yeah.
You're on the air, buddy.
I am certainly a boob.
How are you, my friend?
I'm fucked up.
Okay.
I totally fucked up the stream. I'm trying to call on the phone. It screwed up my wireless connection.
Oh, man.
And I screwed everything up. I don't know where the hell I am. I'm lucky I got through.
What are you drinking?
You'll be pissed at me, so I won't even mention the
Oh,
name.
come on. Now you got to say it so we can make fun of you.
And antifreeze.
Which one?
The Bullet.
Oh!
It's come down to the Bullet.
I thought I was at the bottom drinking PBR, man.
Now, are we talking the 22-ouncer or just a regular old can of it?
The 18-pack.
The 18-pack.
Beautiful. Like 8 cents.
Did you split it in half so they roll out one at a time?
Yeah.
Well, no, there's the little door, so they do roll out one at a time.
Yeah.
It's 4.5 cents per ounce, so you can't beat that.
No, you can't. I like it. You must have bought it at the Safeway because it actually gives you that breakdown.
Walmart.
Oh, the Walmart. Same thing.
Walmart.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Did that make your decision?
I want to know where you live because this might explain a few things.
North Illinois. Outside of Chicago.
Oh, no, that doesn't explain anything.
Doesn't mean shit. Yeah.
Okay.
I ran out of homebrew. I just got my mash vessel built yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was gonna brew tonight, but the bowl is on, so.
Oh, gotcha.
And we got in the way.
Yeah, so I'm like, I
over,
could brew or I would miss the bowl. I'll brew next weekend.
You got a joke or an impersonation, Bub?
Well, I kind of have an impersonation of you and Daniela having sex.
Yeah.
If it's the same one as John during Beer Jeopardy, I would buy that.
Okay. All right. It could be even better, actually. All right. Go ahead, Bub.
Okay, wait. I'm pretty drunk, so I don't know if I can get my German accent on. But
Okay. Give it a go. All right.
Justin? Bank it good. I will fuck you hard. No, don't give me the dildo. I got my wife laughing, so I mean, at least it made one person laugh.
It's good, man. It's good. I like how we both have German accents in bed, which is true.
You know,
that's the way.
How could you not?
I know, you're absolutely
with
right.
the hairy armpits and all. You're both kind of German.
You're absolutely right. That's a good impersonation. All right, you're now in the running along with Crotch and Oz.
All right, great.
And you get a vial of yeast, courtesy of White Labs and more beer too. So we'll send
Excellent.
it.
Thank
You
you
get
very
that
much.
no matter what, but we'll put you in the running
right.
for a White Labs T-shirt, I think. So.
All right, whatever it takes, man.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, bye.
That was a good one.
Oh, no!
Yeah, he was really close, too.
Not the dildo!
Oh, no!
Well, we need to know where he does live. It might be down the street.
He's Illinois. Yeah, he's not that close.
He wasn't listening.
Yeah, unless it was Illinois Street in Pacheco, because that was
right up the street.
That was real close. 888-401-BEER. You guys got? I'm hoping for only 10 minutes left, and we're gonna give everything away and then get out of here. I think if we don't give everything away in 10 minutes, we're just gonna save it.
Yeah.
You know, you guys got your chance. 888-401-BEER. Call in either a joke or an impersonation, which I think are going really well. And beer is going out to the joke, which is Damnation. That's a good one to give away. And then White Labs T-shirt is going out to the impersonation.
It's got yeast stains on it.
And what else? We got another T-shirt. I would like to give away that other White Labs T-shirt today, too, for something cool. Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
It's going good. Is this Patrick?
Yes, it is.
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. Hey, your show rocks. I'm kind of a first-time listener here.
Okay.
I just kind of stumbled across your site.
Gotcha.
And actually, I got it from Northern Brewer. They were handing out little postcards.
Nice. You got one of those, huh?
Yeah, they're doing a good job of promoting. So
that's a good thing.
But yeah, I had to check out your archives, and I got through
2 episodes today, and now I'm listening to the live one.
Are you rubbing one out right now, or what's happening back there?
No, man.
No, man.
No, I just bottled up an ESB, and then of course I had to crack into a couple bottles. So
Attaboy.
So I'm kind of halfway on my way here.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're getting drunk with us, but let me give you a disclaimer. We actually do normally give some good information on the show, so stay tuned next week. This is just our fun show. Do you got a joke or an impersonation?
Oh yeah, I got a quick joke because I can't tell long jokes. I screw them up.
Hey, that's cool.
All right. What's the difference between drunks and alcoholics?
Go ahead. What is it?
Alcoholics go to meetings.
I like that one, actually. I stick to that one that's like my MO right there. I don't go to meetings, so I'm not an alcoholic.
Yeah. I'm on the 13th step. Relapse.
Yeah, relapse, yeah. Thirsty.
I'm on the 8th.
What's that?
I'm on the 8th step right now.
Are you?
Yep, haven't quite gotten to a 12-pack yet. So.
That's a good effort, though. All right, you automatically get a vial of yeast from White Labs. We'll give you that. And you're now in the joke running, along with Gucci, and it looks like 4-Day and MedTech are all in that thing. So.
Sweet. Thanks a lot, guys.
Hey, no problem. Thanks, Patrick.
Keep listening.
Yep.
See you, buddy.
I will.
All right. That's cool. That's a good joke, actually. That's what makes me a drunk. Were you trying to tell me something I need to know, JP?
No.
No? Okay. Just checking. You know what's funny about radio? Here's what happened. I'm going to give you guys a little insight at home.
Your hair's on fire, but you don't need to know.
Like, it's hard because you're on the air, and sometimes things happen that you got to communicate to your co-host. Like, things are going on, maybe that we screwed up a prize or we messed things up, but all the microphones are on, so you can't say it to anybody. So here's what happens in here, and I'm going to tell you. I'm not only telling you folks at home, I'm telling you all in the studio right now, and it won't stop us. We'll do it anyway. I did it before, and I wasn't even doing it to this person. I was doing it to somebody else, meaning something completely different. And here's what happens in radio. Because you're not allowed to speak on the mic, you end up giving hand signals and doing like weird motions like you're directing air traffic into the studio, right? And everybody thinks because you're saying it in your brain that the person you're giving that signal to, they think you know what the hell you're talking about, but you don't. It's impossible to tell what anybody's talking about in here. So it's always funny to me. It cracks me up because we all talk to each other and then we end up just looking at each other like idiots because nobody knows what we're saying.
I was actually trying to say, we have a White Labs hat to give away.
Oh, we have a hat,
So
too.
by me picking up my hat and holding it 2 feet from my head and shaking it, you
But that's
should
not what
know
you did.
that means a White Labs hat.
Here's what
I thought you meant
JP,
you wanted to see his ass.
I didn't know what JP picked up his hat and pointed at John. And so I was like, I don't know what that means.
Oh, we wanted to see John's ass.
Yeah.
It's just funny. It's such a weird dynamic when you have to do that. Like, give hand signals to figure out what's happening in here.
I don't know what to say, man.
I just thought I'd let you all know. Hey, caller, you're on the air. What's happening?
Hey, what up? Yeah, did you see that game? That was bullshit.
Is this Caleb?
Yeah, it is.
No, we didn't see the game. We were on the air.
Maybe I shouldn't give my name away. My family.
Who won the game?
Pittsburgh won.
Oh, they did, huh? What was
it? Was a fucking heartbreaker, man. Bullshit.
I got to put the explicit mark on this podcast.
Okay. No more cussing.
No more porn.
What was the final score? What was the final score?
Okay. That's a lot of numbers, and I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm going to do my MedTech impression right now. This is my MedTech. I'm sorry. This is my Caleb impression. It actually could go for MedTech too. He often calls it.
All right. I just saw it. Seattle 10, Pittsburgh 21.
The football game is over, guys. Somebody.
Hey, we're freaking out over here.
That's the best one yet.
Somebody won 6 12-packs to 4. I don't know who it was, but the other guy had 6 and one had 4 12-packs.
3.5.
I just put you in the running for the impersonation because that was a good Dr. Scott right there, Caleb.
Hey, who's freaking out over here?
Yeah.
Freaking out.
Do we hang up on you?
Good night.
Guess so. That's all right. Caleb is now in the running. He gets. Did we give him something earlier? Yeah, we did. We already did because he called in the first time. So.
I thought his friend called in for him.
Nah, we got him on the phone after that. But he's now in the running for the impersonations. He just did a nice Dr. Scott. So.
It was nice.
We'll write down in there. Flattery for you.
We got a joke here from the chat room. Hang on a second.
The phones are ringing. The chat rooms are going. Poor Daniela. It's a good thing she's got 4 arms.
Good thing she's here.
Good thing she has beer in front of her.
Hey, Caleb, we lost you there.
Hey, man, sorry about that.
Did you drop the phone?
Not sure what happened.
I think you dropped the phone.
Oh, is that what you think? Well, I'm not I think it's this whole Verizon. I think they're trying to screw me over.
Could
Set
be.
me off.
Well, we've put you in the running while you were gone. We put you in the running because you did a nice impersonation of Doc there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you're in the running.
Oh, I'm not supposed to cuss anymore.
So you can lose.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you're in the running for like a pair of underwear, dude. Don't be so excited.
Oh, I turn them inside out now, so it's like good. Yeah.
You get an extra day out of them that way.
All right, so we'll see. At the end, we're going to vote on the impersonation, so you still got a chance.
Oh, sweet.
And
awesome.
we'll probably send you something else just for being the drunk of the week, too.
Yes.
Thanks, Caleb.
I am? Wow, that's a proud moment in my life. I wonder if can I get a plaque?
I kind of want Caleb to be like our official, weekly drunk of the week.
Yeah. Oh, really, man?
I do.
Oh, that'd be the Life Achievement Award, you know?
Caleb gets the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Brewing Network.
It is.
Hey, make your mom proud. You know what? I'll tell you what. If you get your mom to call in to next week's show so we can talk to her about you, you will be our official drunk of the week from here to eternity.
We could have the Caleb Cup.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
It's possible. And
you go get your mom to call in next week, and you'll be our official drunk.
But you have to be as drunk as you are now, I think.
Yeah.
All right, I will. I think it's possible.
Thanks, Caleb.
It runs in the family.
That'll be even better.
I don't want to go there because I'll get in trouble with that one. But
that'll be even better. Get your mom liquored up and have her call in next week, and I'll give you prizes to no end.
Sweet.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, man. Thanks a lot, Justin.
All right.
You have a good night. All right.
That's a good clip to replay. Oh, it runs in the family. Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
How you doing?
So you guys are ready for some jokes from a chat room?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, we got one from Australia.
What's the username?
Oz.
Okay, you have to say it in Australian.
That's cool because he's only in the impersonation one, so we'll give him the joke.
Australian accent.
I don't know how to do that.
Sure you do.
No, I don't.
That's pretty good.
All right. Oh, okay, so here's the joke. What does a drunk Eskimo and a woman at a Tupperware party have in common?
I don't know what. Were you talking to me? And
they are both looking for a tight seal.
Oh, Lord.
And ready for a second one?
Who's this one from?
Sent in by the cousin of the hops.
Ah, very nice. All right.
And the joke goes like this. What did the yeast cell say to the other yeast cell?
What?
I've got gas. I don't understand this one.
Yeah, it's good. Actually, it's good for homebrew.
Yeah.
It's not funny, but I did ask for beer related, and that's even homebrew related. That's pretty good. We'll put a star beside cousin there just for being funny. Caller, you're on the air.
I said, let's have buds together.
Hey, how you going?
Oz, what's happening?
I was having hassles getting this line through. Hey.
Yeah, I know it's a busy night.
You're far away too.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I've got another Dr. Scott impersonation for you.
Okay, bring it on.
Ready for this?
Do it.
So let me show you my dip tube. Did you cut the dip tube? That's all.
That's good. The old Dr. Scott soundboard working hard right there.
I'll show you the dip tube.
I just like the creativity in them picking out the right sayings from you. Those dip tube sayings are golden, man. I mean, that's exactly what I would have done right there. Some of these people, tell you what, if we made any money around here, you'd all be employed. I'll tell you right now. You'd all be employed. Thanks, Oz.
No worries.
All right, see ya. Oz, enjoying himself a nice Foster's in Australia, you can be sure.
Yeah, 10 in the morning.
That's it, man. We're going to get out of here. 888-401-BEER. You can call while we're wrapping it up. I'll probably take a couple more calls if you do that. But other than that, we're outie. We didn't give away the... All right, let's vote on jokes. All right? Yeah, MedTech. Was it MedTech? Who I got a star by his name because he gave the going down on your own mother-in-law joke.
Yeah.
Is that everybody's favorite in here?
All in favor.
All around. Doc, what do you think? Yeah?
That's pretty foul.
Daniela, you want to vote on the jokes? That's yours too? All right. MedTech wins a bottle of, we said the beer for the joke, right?
Yeah, the Russian River.
Bottle of Damnation for Russian River goes to MedTech. All right. How about impersonations? Now we had Oz come in and do, obviously, John, which was...
very original.
Yeah, that one was good. Who else did we have come in and do the impersonations? We had Crotch Rot come in and do some nice impersonations.
Jameel.
He did Jameel. Yeah, I think those were the two top ones right there. I'm going to take a caller. We'll come back to this real quick. Caller, you're on the air.
Hi there.
Hey, what's happening?
Oh, not a whole lot. Drinking a good double here.
Oh, yeah? Is it yours?
Yep.
Nice. Came out well, huh?
Oh, it came out really good.
What's the ABV on that?
This one only came out about 7%.
No, it's okay. It's a nice beer.
Yeah, it's my third pint tonight, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah. And how's the balance on it between that maltiness and the alcohol?
It came out really good. Surprised me. It was a recipe I put together myself.
Okay. How long you been brewing?
Oh, off and on about 3 years.
Okay.
Actually, my first brew was like 35 years ago.
Gotcha. Wow.
But it was so bad I went to brewing wine for years and years.
Oh, so do you brew good wine too?
I used to. I haven't done that even in about 10 years.
Okay. All right. Gotcha. So you're just getting back into the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, the last 2 or 3 years.
Okay. Very nice. And, sorry, who are we talking to?
This Bug Eater.
Hey, Bug Eater. Very nice. Long time.
Yeah.
Bug Eater's been hanging around our forum and doing some good stuff with us for quite a while. Good to talk to you, Bug Eater.
Oh, yeah. Well, glad to call in.
All right. What do you got for us?
Well, what I got for you is a song I've been doing for years.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Now, are we going to get a live version of this song?
Oh, yeah, live version. I don't have anything recorded.
All right. Now they're talking. This is cool.
Oh, Justin just lit up.
Yeah, I like this kind of stuff. All right, you go right ahead.
Okay, here it goes. Oh, liquor was spilled on the barroom floor, and the bar was closed for the night. When out of his hole came a little gray mouse, and he sat in the pale moonlight. Now he lapped up the liquor on the barroom floor, and on his haunches he sat. And all night long you could hear him roar, "Bring on the putty tat, please."
Very nice. That was that's good. Wow, the fans love it.
You get something for that, I think.
Absolutely. White Labs T-shirt goes to Bug Eater right there, just
I
for
would
that.
love that.
And how about a vial of yeast to him also, of course, for calling in.
I would really appreciate that.
I'll send him 2. What the hell?
Perfect. Okay.
The man called in and said that's our first live song. We've gotten songs sent into us, but
is that going to go into rotation?
That's do you mind if I cut that out of the archive and put it in rotation?
I don't mind at all.
Yeah, that was really cool, man. I like that. I'll cut that out. I'm putting that in rotation.
I think I'm going to be singing around the campfire with my Cub Scout kid.
You know, people have been calling.
That's where I learned it was around Boy Scouts at a campfire.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'll tell you what, people have been calling and asking for a new outro song. You might just have given us one, my friend.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You will be archived around the world. All right, cool.
Okay.
So a White Lab shirt and a couple of vials of yeast for you, my friend. Thanks very much.
Oh, okay.
All right. Have a good night.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Got a good... Sounds like Johnny Cash, too.
Yeah.
You know that?
I want to hear him sing
Old Porter.
Burn Ring of Fire.
Yeah, like Walk the Line or something.
Yeah.
I want to have the guy call in to do that. I should have him call into the blues show and sing us some Johnny Cash. That was really good. He's got a cool voice. Just like, he's a real... I've been smoking for 87 years kind of voice. I like that.
I didn't think he was from Jersey, though.
Yeah, I always have to add some stupid accent in.
The wrong one.
No, it's like your Aunt Mabel who's been smoking for 81. How you doing, kid? Come here, let me give you a kiss.
Yeah. I used to love when I was in high school, they put this anti-smoking commercial on. And it was a voice just like that. It was like that guy's voice. And it was like, I've been smoking for 47 years. And, I've been doing it a lot. It's a lot of packs of cigarettes. It's been going on for a long time. And the other day, my husband said to me, Marge, you gotta quit smoking. And it just has been my favorite commercial my whole life. Because they led you on for like a good 45 seconds that it was a big man.
Yeah.
Like it was just a real giant, big, fat, smoking man. And then at the end, my husband said, quit smoking. You remember that, Natty? You used to hear that.
Take me one way.
That was our favorite
I've been
commercial.
smoking for 30 years and my lung feels great.
Yeah. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, guys, it's Gary Foster.
Hey, Gary. How are you, man?
Hey, man, I got a couple of jokes for you I can't believe nobody's told yet. They're like old, tired ones.
I know.
Hey, tire us out with some more.
Did we get? We only get. Hang on.
You got the first one. You got this little old man. He's been sitting in the bar drinking all night.
Yeah.
And he starts getting a little belligerent. So finally, the bartender, she has enough, and she kicks his ass out. She says, "Get your ass out of my bar." So the little old man, he gets up off his bar stool and he staggers out the front door, staggers out through the parking lot, and he comes walking in the back door again. Walks back up to the bar, sits down, says, "Bartender, give me a drink." She looks at him, she says, "Hey, I already threw your ass out. Get out of here. You're not welcome." Little old man, he kind of blinks, gets up, walks back out the front door again. A few minutes later, he comes walking in the back door again. Walks up to the bar. "Bartender, give me a beer." She looks at him, she says, "Look, how many times have I got to throw your ass out of my bar?" He stops, he looks at her, and he blinks, and he says, "God damn, how many bars do you work in?"
All right, give us the other one.
All right. The other one is the fly joke, with the Englishman, the Scotsman, and the Irishman. They're all three sitting there at the bar. They all three got a pint of beer. Fly comes in, lands in the Englishman's beer. Englishman looks at the beer, looks at the fly, pushes it away, demands another beer. Fly comes in, lands in the Scotsman's beer. Scotsman pulls the fly out, sets it aside, keeps drinking his beer. Fly comes in, lands in the Irish guy's bar. Irishman looks in his beer, he looks down at the fly, picks a fly up, holds him over the edge of the beer, starts beating him on the back, going, "Spit it out, you bastard! Spit it out!"
I know that one. That one's good.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Gary. I appreciate it.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. I do like that one. I used to tell that one, too. John, what's wrong with you? You all right?
It reminds me of Ocean 12 at a table there. You're just like...
Danielle, what do you got going on over here with this Gucci thing? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, nothing.
Nothing. Okay. I thought you had a call for me or something. No. All right. You guys ready to get out of here then?
Sure. I mean, we got all the stuff, man.
We we gave away the joke already. Did we give away the impersonation? I don't think we did.
Yeah,
the beer. No, we didn't.
No,
you were talking about it.
Yeah,
we
were just about to do it.
You answered the phone.
All right, so let's vote on the impersonations. I think we had it narrowed down to Crotch doing Jameel and Oz doing John during Jeopardy. And that's a tough one right there, I'm going to say right now. So here's what we're going to do. A thumbs up will be for Crotch and Jameel. A thumbs down will be for Oz and John. Okay, so you can all hold your thumbs sideways, and we'll do it all at once here, Danielle included. We're going to have, and everybody in the studio, we need a good vote. Thumbs up again, what did I say, is Crotch, and thumbs down is Oz with John. Okay, go ahead. Right. The votes are being made. Up, if you put your thumb up, Doc, it's for Crotch Rot and Jameel. If you put your thumb down, it's for Oz and John. Okay. 5
to 2.
In favor of Crotch and Jameel.
Crotch, yeah.
All right, Crotch Rot wins the impersonation. The studio has voted, and we'll give him a special gift. It's going to be a personal item from John. That's what we're going to send you. It's a personal item. And we'll also send you some yeast. Did we have them for yeast earlier, too, right?
Yeah, 2 vials.
Yeah, what the heck, right?
We have White Labs hats to give away, too.
Hats, even?
Yeah, we got 2 T-shirts, 2 hats.
Let's give him one of those.
Which is why I wrote it down on the card.
I know. And you mentioned it, too. But 888-401-BEER. Next person to call in gets a White Labs hat. And we're just going to sit here in silence until...
Okay.
Nothing but silence.
I have a joke.
Oh, God.
All right. There's 3 guys, and they're going to try to get their citizenship. And the first guy's Japanese, and he goes up there, and the inspector says, "Okay, you have to use a sentence in English, and you have to use the words liver and cheese." Okay, for lunch I had liver and cheese for lunch. He goes, "Oh, that's pretty good." Okay, he gets his citizenship, and then the next guy is an Indian guy. So, okay, same question. You have to use an American sentence in English and say liver and cheese in it. Says, "Oh, we were making our lunches, and my wife did not like the liver and cheese, so we made something else." So that was pretty good. I liked that one. Then the Mexican guy gets up there, and he says, "Okay, the same thing. You have to say in English and use the words liver and cheese. So he says, "Leave her alone. She's my sister."
Doc, you're a jackass.
It's like the anti-corona show.
We're not getting them on.
You know what we ought to do, John, you and I? We ought to put together a countdown to there are no sponsors left. You know what I'm saying?
I think half of them are because of Doc.
And go through every show and go, okay, we're now down to 17 people who are left that we have not made fun of that could possibly sponsor our show.
Or we just get a dartboard and we throw a dart.
Caller, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hey, what's happening? You got a joke for us?
Another one? Oh, geez.
Oh, you don't have to. I'm sorry. I just was looking at my screen here. What do you got for us?
I don't got much left. Beer.
I think I said next caller to call in gets a White Labs hat, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, I got a joke for you.
That's MedTech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's MedTech.
Quick joke, though.
All right, do it.
Not beer related, but how do you tell when a blonde's having a bad day?
How?
She has a tampon behind her ear and her pencil's missing.
Oh, that's gross.
Wow.
That's right up my alley, man.
Yeah,
all right, you get a White Labs hat.
All right, sounds good.
Send an email to John, would you?
No problem.
And something personal for me.
Yeah. And JP will send you a personal item.
Oh, great. Should I be scared?
Yes, you should.
The stains are beer, I promise you. I'm serious.
That's great.
We expect a full report. Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
You too, MedTech. Okay. Wow. That's a show, huh, guys?
That is a good one.
Yeah.
The giveaway show. All right, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen at this place. We're going to go off the air now, and we're going to start drinking some more. And
you think?
You guys are going to stay at home and do exactly the same thing we're going to be doing over here, right? So everybody's going to have a good time, and we're getting out of here, right? John, what's going on next week?
Stuff.
It's not Beer Jeopardy.
He had to do that same thing. That's his John impression.
Well, I know his phobia out of the air, so I just had to fuck with him a little bit.
Tell you what, you just sent shivers up my spine, man. That was real nice.
Awesome, Tim.
I gotta stop being so open.
We're having Jim Rossi on the show. He's an award-winning homebrewer. We'll probably be talking about pale ales and IPAs. He's I don't know. He pretty much wins like 90% of the time.
He's won more than Jamil probably. But
probably yes.
But
I don't think
he doesn't wear them.
I thought Jamil was the most award-winning ever.
Well, in this category, in ales, American ales, he dominates.
Rossi is right up the pale ale IPA alley because he that's what he wins at most, and that's what he really brews great beers. Just pale ales and IPAs, consistently great stuff. And just another great homebrew resource that we're lucky enough to have around here. And he's been trying to work with us, and our schedules are conflicted. And he's coming on the show next week, and we're gonna. I think it's actually going to be a really informative show in terms of homebrew. Yeah. It's really going to be a good homebrew tips and information show with Rossi in next week. And this guy is so excited to come on the Brewing Network that I think you guys are going to be real happy to get his information too.
He's got a lot of info. He's very humble, which is very cool.
Yeah,
and hyper.
He does a great Dr. Evil impression too.
Oh, we're going to have to get that out of him.
You won't get him to stop.
Yeah. All right, Kate Caller, you're on the air. What's happening?
What's going on?
Whoa. Nothing, man, right?
Yeah. Don't freak out.
God.
What?
What can we do for you, my friend?
It's Halifax.
Hey, Halifax. Hey, do you know Darian O'Toole?
The name sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah. You have no idea who she is now.
He did her once.
Well, I've never slept with her, if that's what you're asking.
I thought you did, but doesn't mean you know her.
She's a big cow anyway. It's no big deal. All right, what do you got for us?
That's another sponsor out the door.
I work with her, too. I hope like she listens to my show. Come on.
Someone will tell her about it. Well, it'll get around.
What's happening, Halifax? What can we do?
First of all, I want to say thanks for the glasses. That's great.
No problem.
Thanks to Beer Pal, because he's friggin' awesome.
Yes, he is. You're absolutely right about that.
No, for doing all that stuff for me.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Well, I had a joke I was calling forever to enter, but I'll do it anyways.
Yeah, do it.
So it's like 3 a.m. and I'm wandering home. I get home just to hear the cuckoo clock ring, and it rings 3 times, and I'm thinking really quick. Okay, I cuckoo 9 more times. and I'm really bombing on this one.
Is this the joke or the story leading up to like what you're doing right now?
What I couldn't figure out is if Halifax can't remember the joke or if he's just a sex offender.
Nick. I want to tell you guys, Nick you so fucked it up, this joke. Unbelievable.
I'm a terrible joke teller, so just send my glass.
Daniela, do you know the joke?
He sent me the joke, but now I can't tell it anymore. I'll tell you guys next week.
Now tell it.
No, I'll try and finish it.
Let Daniela tell it.
I cuckoo 9 more times, and I go up to bed, and my wife asked me in the morning, she says, what time did you get in? I said, like 12. And she said, well, I think the clock's broken. We should get a new clock. I said, why? And she says, well, it cuckooed 3 times. It said fuck. It burped. It cuckooed a few more times. It sighed. And then it cuckooed a few more times.
Just for the record, he made all that up right now to save the joke.
It saved it for me.
Yeah. Was that the punchline?
Listen, if you guys were Canadian, you'd understand.
Why? Because Americans have sense of humor, I think.
Pull out the whole country gap thing here.
Thanks, Halifax.
You need to say A more.
I was really hoping for that Russian River beer.
Yeah.
You can't get anything like that up here.
Ah, man.
The closest thing that I've got for that is driving down 10.5 hours to Portland, Maine, and having some Allagash.
That's a sad story. We should probably just we'll go to Bevmo and get you something.
Look at me. I'm all crying over here about this. All right, you get a bottle of Damnation.
He's up there freezing.
You know, that'd be great. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to take it to my beer club, the Brewnosers in Halifax.
Okay.
And we're going to all share it.
All right, fair enough. That's actually, if you do that, it's on its way. John, we got that down?
Sure.
All right, we'll buy a bottle for you.
Do they listen to us too? They will after that?
I'm trying to get them to.
Well, they will after that, probably.
Tell them this.
I've plugged you guys a few times. I wear your shirt.
Oh, nice.
So,
well, now
after Damnation, I'm sure they're gonna be on the air.
That's what I was gonna say. If a bottle of Damnation you're bringing from us doesn't do it, then they're never gonna listen anyway. And as you're serving them, you can tell them to fuck off too. If they don't tune in, then. So there you go. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. And
you guys, I appreciate the shows.
Cool.
They're great.
Cool. Damnation is on its way, and I'm sorry you have to freeze your ass off up there your whole life.
Well, that's okay. I fixed my snowblower.
Nice. That's important, so you don't have to shovel all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, thanks a lot, buddy.
Thanks, man.
We'll see you.
All right, guys. So I'm going to tell you one more joke, okay? And it's probably the most disgusting thing I've ever said in my life.
Okay.
Hang on. 3 vampires walk into a bar. The first walks into the woman's bathroom, and the other 2 belly up to the bar and order pints of blood. The third comes back from the bathroom. Bartender asks, "What you'll have?" The vampire says, "Give me a pint of warm water." Pulls out a used tampon and says, "I think I'll just have tea."
Yeah. That's good.
That brings back memories.
Now I want to play that Stephen Lynch song, Down to the Old Pub, instead.
I love that song so
much. That's a good song, 'cause it talks about tampons.
I got a story for you off the air.
All right, good, because I was like, we're out of here, Doc.
No. That one's not for on the air.
This joke deserves a prize too, right?
Oh, that was from a listener?
Yeah.
Sure, write down the name. We'll give him a prize.
Perfect.
I'll give him my last personal item.
And we'll send out JP's last personal item, which is cool, actually. This one's a good one. Who told that joke, Danielle?
E.J. Hints.
Okay. You're getting a couple prizes out of us, EJ. Hey, thanks for sticking with us, guys. We know we just wanted to do a laid-back show where we get to relax a little bit, not worry too much about transferring information. And thank you guys for tuning in and give away some good stuff just to say thanks. You guys make it happen. All the participation, the calls, the forum usage, the chat board. All that stuff is what makes the show happen, so that's why we did this one. Next week we're back with a real good show with Jim Rossi. He's gonna just give us some good information.
Jim's a good dude.
He's a cool guy, like Doc was saying, and JP, just real humble and got a lot of good information, and can't wait to get that out. So we'll be talking about pale ales and IPAs in particular.
He has a great palate too.
A good tasting, yeah. The guy can taste. In fact, he won some sort of like Olympics of tasting.
Well, in 2001 at the Nationals, he and Ray Daniels had like a face-off kind of a thing, and he smoked Ray Daniels, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually beat Ray Daniels.
Yeah, so now we call him Golden Palate when he comes in.
Right, that's actually not bad. Hey, caller, you're on the air.
Hello,
go there.
Oh,
Crazy Jack.
What's a show without Crazy Jack?
I just wanted to say hi and bye for the night show.
Are you running in place when you're done?
Yeah.
Are you on the treadmill, Jack?
No, I'm just sitting in front of the computer. I just got through with a birthday party / Superbowl party and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Were there puppets involved?
No.
Dang.
Hey, I'll tell you what, speaking of puppets, got sent a T-shirt this week. And now this is cool. This is another very cool listener story while I was at the business of thanking our listeners. It's a T-shirt that's got the Vinny puppet on it, and it says touch the felt right at the top. And this guy from Brooklyn, it's Paul from Brooklyn. He's done some cool things for us before too, and always hangs out. This guy, I think Vinny went to Philadelphia and did a tasting out there. And this guy from Brooklyn shows up with a Vinny Puppet T-shirt in Philadelphia. How cool is it to be a guy from the West Coast who's come on our show, and a listener from the Brewing Network shows up at it was like a beer dinner that he was doing out there, shows up and gives you a T-shirt from the inside joke that was from that show. He gave that to Vinny, and then he sent us one too, just so we could check it out. And that's the kind of thing that it just. That makes it happen. That's cool.
Makes it all worth it.
Yeah, so thanks to Paul out there who sent that. And what do you think about that, Crazy Jack?
Well, I'm going to get up there and see Vinny again, and also I'm going to be probably going up there and see Hopland Hops, up there, probably in May, because my son's graduating, so is he.
You don't worry that they're both afraid of your visiting, Jack?
No.
You're going to bring your puppets with you?
No, in fact, we've got that competition like I told you guys.
That's right.
At the end of the month.
Crazy Jack's got a big puppet competition coming up in Sacramento. And,
really? A puppet off.
It's a puppet off. yeah. It's
It's not a NAMBLA meeting, is it?
No, it's not NAMBLA at all. They have actual Doc. Oh boy. It's like a real, they have troops and they put on a whole show and they do their thing and it's a competition. It's just like beer competitions up there in Sacramento, the guys get.
We've got 11 puppeteers going.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
It's a lot of puppeteering. I would think, don't the strings get all mixed up and stuff? Or there's no strings in puppeteers, huh?
No strings attached.
Not since Pinocchio.
No, the only string attached that we have is Doc. But anyway, that's another story.
You guys should do a puppet that has like a tampon string hanging out.
Yeah, a whole bunch of them hanging off of Doc's head that looks like dreadlocks. Anyway.
Oh, God.
Thanks for the call, Crazy Jack.
Okay,
we'll
bye.
see you, buddy.
See you, Jack.
Such a nice guy. I feel bad about doing that, but...
You didn't do anything wrong. It was Doc.
Yeah, Doc's over there laughing.
No, it was JP's comment about NAMBLA.
I didn't say a word.
All right, here's Stephen Lynch for you guys. We're out of here. We'll see you next week.
Much, I think.
Jim Rossi, and we'll give you away some more stuff. We got a couple leftovers. We'll be doing a few more giveaways next week. And, of course, we're giving away the full kegging system to one of those 4 lucky people that we drew today from Northern Brewer at northernbrewer.com. So go check them out. Daniela, you all right?
Drunk.
Say goodbye to your fans.
Bye.
Touch the bell. I was hoping you might let me have some. Touch the bell. I was hoping you might let me have some. Touch the bell.
Bring it in.
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 Touch the bell. I was hoping you might let me have some. Touch the bell.
Bring it in.
Touch the bell. Touch the bell. Touch the bell.
Bring it in.
Touch the bell. Touch the bell.